T. McCluskey presents Arcade Talk Live Stream. Welcome to Arcade Wars.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for coming tonight. We're gonna do the Arcade Talk Show. Yeah, that's right here. The Arcade Talk Show. That's right, we're gonna do it tonight. Come on, people, let's do it. Let's do the show. What show is that? That's the Arcade Talk Show. Yeah, who's on tonight, you ask? You know who it is. P. McCluskey. And who else? You know who it is? Papa Brad Amy.
What is up, everybody? Hopefully everybody's having a good week. The weekend is almost upon us. Arcade Talk Show is here. So let's get this thing started. We got quite a few things to cover this evening. So let's get Papa Brad on here so we can get this thing rolling. Let's do it right now.
Papa Brad's a gaming. He's got passion in his soul. From pinball tables to Atari, he's always in control. He's a master of retrogaming, the old school style's his thing. With every flick of the joystick, you can hear the twang ting. Stay legit, Papa Brad, keep the high school living. From the classic arcades to the Atgames pinball board, with the Atari 2600, your love for games will never quit. Stay true yourself, Papa Brad, and always stay legit. He's a lover of the classics, the sound of pixelated beats, late nights at the arcade with every game to feed. But he'll keep on pushing till he's reached that final stage. Papa Brad's the gaming legend, his passion never fades. Stay legit, Papa Brad, keep the high school rolling. From the classic arcades to the Atgames pinball board, with the Atari 2600, your love for games will never quit. Stay true yourself, Papa Brad, and always stay legit. He's a
Welcome, Pop Brand.
All right. What's up, Team McCloskey?
What's going on, sucker? What's going on?
Man, been having a good week. How about you? How's your week going?
Busy.
Been busy, man. There's been a lot of arcade news this week. Things have been going crazy.
I know. Crazy stuff out there.
Crazy stuff, man.
Too busy to get on the dang Atgames tournament. Even on our own, I didn't get on their roll.
And it's a shame because I feel like this week's tournament tables, this is one of the best lineups I think they've ever had. I really loved playing these tables.
I really like that pinball champ. I didn't get to play a whole lot. But
that pinball champ, it reminds me of a Williams table with the sounds. It has those sounds like the Defender sounds. Really reminds me of an old Williams table. It's amazing. Like it's so much better. Like for a classic table, I think it's great. I mean, definitely give that one a chance. It's a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun. I like you said, I liked all the noises it makes. It's pretty good. I was impressed.
It's got like those 80s arcade sounds, the Robotron Defender sounds, very Williams inspired.
Yeah.
And the playability of that pinball champ, that table plays beautifully. I mean, just the flow of it. You're not constantly losing the balls with cheap drains.
Oh, I know, right?
It's like a super playable classic table. I've been really enjoying it. That's been kind of a hidden gem of the week.
And it really was. I was surprised how good it was. Like, man, I'm actually like this table.
I know we disagree, but I'm still just going to say it again. I love the Sea of Thieves table. The more I play it, the more respect I even have for it. It's just such a good table. I mean, if they were, just pushed it a little further, it could have been way up there. But I do like the Sea of Thieves table a lot too. It's a lot of fun.
It could have been 10 out of 10, man, if they just went a little bit further. A little bit
further, like them DMDs. Now I can't unsee it. Every time it goes to that swirly DMD that has nothing to do with pirates, I'm like, please just keep the DMD on theme.
Keep it on theme.
Especially going to Waybacks and playing all those pinballs they have. A lot of them have those video modes where, they could have done so much more with the DMD. They did a lot right, but the DMD is something they should focus on for these next, like when Killer Instinct and Battletoads comes out. That's something they need to improve.
They need to improve it, man, because you got people that have nostalgia for those two games, and they don't want to see they don't want to see the trippy spinning spiral things, and then the stuff that has nothing to do with the game. The green and yellow star.
Yeah, nothing at all to do with what's going on, But anyway, that being said, I do think it's a very good playing table. It's very addictive. Like people say, oh, I hate this table. And then they play it for like 3 hours, Team McCluskey, because it is a very addictive table, the Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, hopefully they fixed a couple things they have wrong with it.
Yeah. Well, they can always patch it and make improvements, right?
Yeah, I hope they do, because there's 4 known issues, really 5, because I got that one where the skeleton dude takes your ball and he doesn't want to give it a back pop, right?
What's funny? I've been playing it a lot because I played in the tournaments this week. I've been playing a lot. It did it to me one time, Team McCloud. I thought you were crazy. He took my ball and he didn't give it back.
See? It wasn't just me, sucker.
So finally, I had it replicate that bug. Finally, after all these games, it did it one time. I was like, Team McCloskey's right. He wasn't fibbing.
See? I know you're probably thinking, yeah, right, man. Yeah, told you it doesn't.
The funny thing is, if you're playing the game for score, actually, you almost don't want to get the multi-ball because you don't need it. Like, it's all about, getting that bonus multiplier,
Yeah, get up to 10.
It's a very addictive game. It's a good game to score chase. And I've been enjoying it, but I feel like the 3 tables we had this week, we had 3 winners, Yeah,
I agree.
Fishtails is one of the all-time greatest pinball tables.
Oh, yeah.
You talk about strategy. There's no game that plays once you learn how to play the table, it's a very strategic pinball, Fishtails.
Yeah, I love Fishtails.
It's all about getting that super jackpot. You want to get that high score. The super jackpots, are critical. And Fishtails, just the replayability of these 3 tables to me, this was like Atgames at some of the strongest Atgames tables.
Yeah. Ray says Fish Tails is king. Yeah, it's a fun table. I remember one time Papa Brad didn't like Fish Tails. He didn't want us to do it in the Arcade Talk tournament. He said, "No, I hate that
so I
table."
learned how to play it. It's like I said, like if you don't know how to play it, it's got those lightning flippers which are real short. You got to make, you got to play it. You spam that multi-ball and you got to get that super jackpot. But there's a lot of great tutorials that you can check out to learn how to play it.
Yeah, I love that table.
I know they have RetroTech X did a stream on it. You got Tomato Grass. But once you learn about Fish Tails and the strategy and how you actually approach playing it, the whole game takes on a whole different light. It becomes a thing of beauty. It's darn near the perfect table to me for Williams Pinball. I guess that's why they included T. McCloskey.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's a free one on.
It's a free one, but it's definitely really good.
Yeah, I've always liked it. It's a lot of fun. Big D says Nature's Fury is the best. There you go.
Yeah, that is a great table. That's the only one I gave a S tier to in the natural history tables out of all of them.
Look what's behind me.
I know, Nature's Fury, man.
You can actually see it.
The multi-ball. It's so rewarding, It's like if you love multi-balls, that table's fantastic.
Yeah, they did pretty good on that one. I like the call outs on it. And
oh man, they knocked it out of the park. That whole pack was pretty good, but especially Nature's Fury. That's the only one I put in my highest tier for Atgames. It's up there with some of the best of the best.
But once again, one thing they could improve on that is that damn DMD.
I see it now. I'm gonna keep seeing it now that I'm looking for it.
It's on.
Once you see it, you can't unsee it. But I mean, especially, I think on the like original IP. I mean, it's not as jarring. But for something that is themed, like when they're going to a video game thing like Killer Instincts or Battletoads, they really need to think about how having a DMD that keeps you in that immersion, right? It should feel like you're in the theme of whatever the theme is.
Yeah, like Killer Instinct, hopefully they'll have some kind of battle, right? On the playfield.
You want to
see the battle on. Yeah, I'd love to see the battle on the DMD.
I don't need to have the pup packs where I have full-on movies playing in the background. No. But we should at least see some animations and stuff on the DMDs, in my opinion. I
mean, it'd be kind of cool to see a little clip of a battle from Killer Instinct, right?
Yeah, I do like the bulb animation and stuff they did with the back box. I thought that was nice.
Mm-hmm.
So they're creeping towards, like, they're getting better and better each time, right? So they are gradually improving, which is good.
Yeah, they improved really the play field. They improved the backlash. Now it's time to improve that DMD.
Yeah, I did like the play field. On Sea of Thieves, it doesn't have as many. It doesn't have a lot of levels. It doesn't have crazy ramps all over the place. It's less cluttered.
Kind of like it seems like they took a little bit of something from Zen Studios when they were working with them.
Sea of Thieves is a monster strategy table too. I mean, it has 6 pages of rules. It's like the rule set alone is like. But to me, that's a good value because I mean, if you love to play pinball, it's deep enough game, that there's a lot to it,
Yep, there is. Hey, who's all in the chat? We got 26 people in here, Pop Red. Who we got in here tonight?
We got a pretty full. I gotta scroll up. Let me see. Let me go to the top here. I gotta go all the way back, T. McCluskey, so I don't miss anyone. I hate to miss people. Hey, look, we got Papa Brad. He's a new member. Team McCloskey, someone swiped my credit card, so I lost all my memberships.
Oh yeah,
I had to cancel it. I had to cancel my credit card. So if you're a YouTuber and I was a member and it went away, it's because I had to cancel that card. I
remember when that happened to you?
Yeah, and we got Dan Z here. We got Mad Dog. Happy Thursday, Mad Dog. Good evening programs. We got Jason Little Alien. We got Biggie D's Arcade. Now this is a fantastic channel. Why wouldn't you be subscribed to Biggie D? Biggie D is one of the leaders in the arcade community, home arcade community. We got Vader 640. Good to see you. We got Wingo. Danny Johnson. Good to see you, Danny Johnson.
What's up, Danny?
Hope your New Year's going good as well. We got Wyo. We see this guy on all the leaderboards. It's Wyo. We got Wingo here. We got Goofy Foot. Good to see you, Goofy Foot. We got Carl O. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's, Carl O.
You skipped right over the The real creamer.
Oh, I did. I'm sorry. The real creamer. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. We got Tim York here. Good to see you. Good evening, fellow enthusiasts. We got our favorite moderator, Jason's here. Good to see you, Jason. We got my family here. What's up? Good to see you. Yo. Yo. We got Dan Z. If I miss you, it's not on purpose. Let's see. Mad Dog is here. Good to see you. Did someone call a doctor? Because Doc Mario's here. Got Rich Oldello. We got Marine 50. Got the Cornercade here. Got Wish I Was a Rock Star. Good to see you. We got Ray De La Torre. Room's filling up. Team McCloskey, they're coming on in. Yeah, you can be a few minutes late with our stream because it takes us. We have one of the longest intros in on YouTube. So like
8 minutes.
Yeah, you can come in. We wait for the room to fill up before we start. We got Ichabod Crane here. What's up? Good to see you, Ichabod.
Welcome.
We got not the real mayonnaise. We got the fake mayonnaise here.
So funny.
We got the boy from beyond. And I hope I got everyone. If I missed you, it wasn't on purpose once again. Thank you for watching. If you're watching this on a restream, thank you for watching. So what do we got going on, Team McCloskey? What do we got going on?
We got quite a bit going on. Kind of want to start with that Stern. Well, you guys have seen the Stern Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons
coming out. I just want to cover it because this looks like it's going to be something new in the pinball world.
I mean, who doesn't love Stern Pinball? I mean, Stern Pinball's great. I mean,
which was a little cheaper, but
I'm not going to be buying one, but I'll definitely. I love to play real pinball. I say go support places that have it on location.
Yep.
Especially if there are any free play arcades near you, because you want to get good at pinball. That's where you go because you can play a lot, and you can really get good at specific pinball machines. Then Team McCloskey, the last time I went to Waybacks, I have pretty much mastered Mandalorian.
Nice.
Like, literally every time I play, I at least get the free game. Like that's when you feel good. Like you hear that. Nice. Everyone hears that click when you're playing in the arcade. And you hear that giant click of that free game sound. It's just rewarding, right?
Yep.
I got to play a ton of Scooby-Doo, too. They had it on free play. It's never been on free play. They put it on free play.
You went, last weekend, right?
Yeah, it was great. I have a tour up for Waybacks Arcade. That place is cool. It's actually was a full-size supermarket that they gutted out and turned into an arcade. So you know how big a supermarket is, T. McCluskey.
I know.
It's not your normal size for an arcade, And it's a really cool operation they have. They have one of the best arcades I've ever been in. I mean, it's so that the condition of the games and stuff, they keep everything immaculate as far as if you go there to play, you're not going to find, machines in better shape than the way they do it. Because what they do is about a quarter of the supermarket is a workshop. And when a game goes down, guess what they do, Team McCluskey? They roll it to the back and they roll out another one. They got a whole backup. They have a whole bunch of them.
Roll it into the garage.
Yeah, they roll it into the secret part that people don't. It's like the way they did it. They basically made it where you can't tell that the building continues.
Yeah,
and they roll it into that whole shop area where they work on stuff to keep everything. But there's no broken games on the entire arcade. There's nothing. I mean, not a button. Nothing. Nothing's broken. It's insane.
Yeah, that's awesome that you're able to do that. Hey, thanks, Ray. Woo woo, Steve for you.
Woo!
Sean got a membership. And I guess that's it. Oh, there's another one.
Hey, you got one. Soggy bacon.
Funny, there was a delay. Richard Dello got one. Whoop whoop.
Richard Dello got one. Good.
And Soggy Bacon got one. Not crispy bacon, soggy bacon.
Soggy bacon.
not the crispy bacon. The soggy bacon. It's funny. Thanks, Ray, for that $5.
Thank you, Ray.
Memberships.
Ray is awesome.
Congrats to everybody that got one.
So we got a video of the Dungeons and Dragons pinball.
Yeah, and like I said, I think this is going to be definitely something new, right? You can continue your game. It tells a story. It's pretty neat. There's different paths you can take. Looks like.
Yeah, it looks like the dragon moves around. Its head moves around.
To me, this is kind of like definitely unique.
Yeah,
and might change pinball forever. Just because it has those unique features, like I said, you can continue, so you can play in one machine, one arcade, and then you go to another arcade, and you can continue your game, Pop Brad.
Yeah. Well, they did that with Venom. Venom was the first table they did that. But
Since this one tells a story, and you get
this theme is better. Like a Dungeons and Dragons theme for a game that you can continue is a really good theme.
Yeah, like I said, you take different paths, and it's pretty neat. If I had the money, Pop Brad, I would think about getting one, but I don't have the damn money for this. But it's pretty neat. Oh, shoot, I got the wrong one.
Well, I'm sure I'll be going to Southern Fried Gaming Expo. They'll have Marco Pinball does all the Stern displays. They'll have it there for sure.
There it is. Yep. Let's take a look here, man.
Is it the Tyrant side?
It's George Gomez at Stern
Yes.
Pinball, and we're here today to celebrate a storied franchise that has entertained players.
Those lit up speakers.
I'm thrilled to present our latest game, Dungeons and Dragons: The Tyrant's Eye.
There's the eye.
Go on an epic and thrilling adventure into forgotten realms to battle iconic enemies, including the most advanced animatronic dragon in pinball, Wrath the Relentless.
Here breaking.
Dragon
Look at him moving around.
Action with multi-axis motion and features omnidirectional.
You gotta steal that dragon's treasure, T. McCloskey.
All while
Put that
bringing
treasure underneath his chin.
In addition to an array of flowing ramps and shots, the game highlights some really cool playfield toys that bring Dungeons and Dragons into the pinball universe. You'll notice the gelatinous cube with magical magnet ball interaction, a player-controlled shield device, and of course, disappearing dungeon entrance.
A sword is the one who wields it.
The Tyrant's Eye is brought to life with custom speech and voice talent by a star-studded cast, including Michael Dorn,
Come here, tasty traveler.
Luke Gygax,
Nothing is impossible.
Kevin Smith,
Enough talk. Let's finish this.
Brendan Small,
We meet again.
Matthew Mercer,
You are being attacked by a gelatinous cube.
and many more.
We all
prepared for this.
Dang cube.
The art on the game was created by prolific Dungeons and Dragons illustrator Vince Prose.
Yeah, I like the art. I like that it looks like Dungeons and Dragons, right? Doesn't it?
Yeah, well, it got the
Looks like
artist.
the board game. Looks like the board game boxes.
Game designer Brian Eddy and
It is a
software
Dungeons and
master
Dragons
Mike
artist.
Sullivan
Yeah, it looks good.
It's cool. They were able to get him.
Mhm.
It begins.
Hey, we got Mikey Yoon here. What's up, Mikey?
What's up, Mikey Yoon?
The fantasy world of D&D is so rich and full of incredible stories, places, characters, and of course, monsters and traps. So how will you choose to navigate the world?
You are on the road to Darkhold.
We've really tried our best to integrate D&D with pinball. At the start of your first game, players will be able to choose from 4 characters.
They should
That's
make
pretty cool.
they should have the 20-sided dice be the plunger. Like the dice you use for Dungeons
yeah.
and Dragons, the 20-sided
What
one.
if they will?
Proud to fight alongside you.
That's a missed opportunity there.
The game story changes based on your choices.
You don't have that plunger choice. It's going to cost you $200 or $300 to add
Yeah,
it.
well,
Later.
that's the way the
It's a
pinball-
$200 or $300
pinball is
add-on.
Like, yeah, probably the topper will cost as much as the whole Atgames pinball for this thing. Pinball is a whole different stratosphere of cost.
Yeah, they could do some cool things with the topper too.
Yeah, they could. I mean, this is a great property.
Yeah, and you see it. You pick from 4 different characters, different paths you can take. It's pretty advanced.
T. McCloskey, they're probably not going to have stars and stripes spinning for the score either. They're probably going to have like all kind of animation on that on that DMD.
Most likely, they'll have little scenes for Dungeons and Dragons, I imagine.
We have a map on the playfield. You'll be able to travel about our map all you want. You can play different dungeons and wizards.
I like that it looks different. It doesn't look like Zombie Yeti. They have so many Zombie Yeti tables with Stern.
Yeah.
It has at least it has a different look.
Yep.
Our game has a story, The Tyrant's Eye. Our writer, Zach Gross, and I spent months writing a story.
And then we took that story and we turned it into all of the modes of the game.
It all begins with Tiamat hatching a new plan to escape her banishment.
You can't have a D&D game without a fierce dragon, right?
That's right.
We have the most amazing one ever in a pinball machine. The Red Dragon, Wrath the Relentless.
I see you running away.
On the premium and LE, not
the guy
only
that played Worf
in multiple directions
on Star Trek?
allows him
Who's
to
that
avoid
actor?
a hit or to block playfield
They
shots.
said earlier.
He can also shoot flaming pinballs.
I like that voice for the dragon's cool.
Well, maybe not actual flames, but it's going to feel like that in the battle.
Face my wrath.
You and your party are, of course, trying to steal Wrath's gold by hitting the tree bank under him and then trying to hit his head to defeat him.
That's my treasure.
Star
Wrath
Trek.
is
Yeah,
really
it sounds like the guy from Star Trek.
incredible voice talent of Michael Dorn,
I will consume you.
making him one of the most iconic.
Michael
pinball
Dorn.
villains
Yeah,
of
it
all
sounds
time.
good.
You dare challenge me?
There are also multiple overlapping and cascading ramps, so it feels like you're going on a journey. Hit the road to town right ramp to travel, or take the shortcut loop to the upper flipper. The game features an up-down ramp that leads to a gelatinous cube that, just like the monster in D&D, will grab the ball with an electromagnet and freeze it inside the cube.
You are stuck.
The player must then come to the rescue by hitting it out in time before it's devoured.
We have a dungeon crawl feature that lets you travel through a dungeon looking for the award room.
The dungeon crawl is unique because it's part physical
It's
shots.
the voice of Worf. Okay, that's what I thought.
The player makes choices
Sounds
on
like-
which direction to go at each junction. It could lead to an amazing treasure room, attacking monsters, or even a dragon.
Don't go in there.
The game is procedurally generated, meaning all of the randomness in the game is predetermined and changes every Sunday. You'll have 1 week to learn.
See, every
and
Sunday it
explore the
changes.
game. You'll learn where the dungeon crawl leads you.
Yeah, so you don't memorize where to go, right? That would kind of make it
On Sunday, you'll have
make
a
it too
whole-
easy if you could just memorize which directions to
There are many
go.
other elements that pull you into the fantasy world. There are little details everywhere on the playfield.
But then
During
they
your
change
travel,
it on
you can be
Sunday.
Attacked by monsters,
Oh, that's cool.
or you can shoot the
It's
critical
an owl bear.
or find a hidden temple shot behind the upper flipper for double scoring. On the Pro Edition, players will experience a lot
James
of
Bond has a shot like that, I think.
world of Dungeons and Dragons.
Does it?
Yeah, I think so.
Through the power of Insider Connected, we're integrating our new pin save system. With each new game, you will pick up where you left off. You will start on a map where you ended your last game. Even in the middle of a dungeon, you can decide not to have your play saved. You can play from the beginning every single game if you want to. It's all up to you.
Let's finish this.
We are beyond excited for you to experience the fantasy world under Glen, using pinball with the iconic franchise like never before.
Make your choice.
Get ready to roll with the new Dungeons and Dragons: The Tyrant's Eye at sternpinball.com.
I think that's. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. I mean,
That looks sweet. I mean, Stern, they don't play. They make some good pinballs. Yeah, I would say this one, I think I'll probably like it about as much as I like Jaws. I think the dragon thing is cool, but other than that, it looks like a pretty basic layout with just some ramps,
yeah, but you do.
I think the dragon thing is cool. The dragon moves around, but it's so hard to tell until you play it, right?
Right, exactly.
I mean,
I like the concept though. Like you have different paths to go. You could choose from different players or different characters. Like if you do the wizard, was one
Yeah.
example was that shield that goes in between the flippers.
yeah.
If you do the
yeah.
wizard, that shield lasts longer for the wizard than it does
Yeah.
another character. So each character has a different, unique thing to it. So I think that's kind of neat too.
Yeah, it is cool. So this is a good reason to get on the Stern Insider Connected, so you can continue your games and continue building your character, right?
Right. And they said the Pro edition is going to be pretty much like, the real expensive one, the limited edition. It's going to have,
Yeah.
They said it have just about the same features in that on the Pro edition. So it's not just the limited
Yeah.
edition that has all the good stuff. The Pro's going to
Yeah.
have it as well, which I think is kind of nice.
Yeah, I got to play the Jaws limited edition, and it wasn't that much better, really, than the premium.
See, it's nice when you hear something like that,
You know,
since the premium is a lot, cheaper.
yeah.
Limited. I forget the price. I don't think they have the price out on these yet.
I'll tell you what, the Stranger Things pinball is a lot of fun.
Just not
That's
that
a good
topper.
one.
Just don't
Yeah,
waste
not
your
the
money on
topper,
the
not the topper, not the topper, but the pinball machine.
Don't waste your money on the topper.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Got to play a ton of Stranger Things.
I mean, why wouldn't they have the Demogorgon or whatever on the topper? You know, it should just have them like popping out or something.
Yeah, they should have done some kind of sculpture or something instead of what they did. But it is a great pinball. It's so similar to Attack from Mars when you play it.
Yeah, every Sunday it changes, which is kind of neat. So you have 1 week to learn, and then it starts all over on Sunday.
What happens if your internet goes out? Does it stop working?
No, it doesn't stop working.
Does it keep doing? Did you just keep the same dungeon forever? If your internet goes out?
I guess so, right? So when they'll do the update. So yeah, if you wanted the updates, but if you don't care about updates, you don't have to have it on there.
It is super cool. You know, if I ever hit the lottery, I'd probably have a row of pinball machines. I would probably my entire house would be covered with pinballs, real ones. But the thing they don't tell you is if you buy a real pinball machine, you become a pinball tech. Because even these new machines, they break all the time. Like you should see, like when you go out in location, they're constantly tinkering with them to keep them working right.
Like see this dragon breaking a lot.
Yeah, it's just because it's a mechanical thing, Yep. And you either become a pinball tech or you end up with a pinball machine that's broken a lot of the time,
or spend
a fortune, and then you still don't have a pinball machine.
Yeah, or you can pay somebody, which you're going to pay premium.
Pay through the nose. Yeah,
fix it.
You gotta learn how to do it yourself.
Yeah,
for sure.
Hey, what's up? Is Real Gaming? What's up? Welcome, Michael Robinson. Welcome, guys.
Yeah.
Welcome. Yeah, so I thought that was interesting. That a lot of unique things.
It looks great. It looks great. I like the way they did the artwork.
Oh man,
it looks a little different. I mean,
it's cool they were able to get the Dungeons and Dragons artist to do the artwork. So
cool. I like it. I can't wait to play it. I'm sure I'll eventually run into it on location. I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
Or when I go to Southern Fried Gaming, they have everything, so they'll have this 100% because they'll be selling them there.
Yeah, true.
They usually have all the different versions too, so you can play all three versions,
which is nice. Yeah, pretty neat. Even got the dragon on there. That dragon sounds like it's going to be unique too, or something.
Yeah, it looks really cool. It looks cool.
Things it's going to do. Reacts to the ball.
They definitely knocked that out of the park.
Oh yeah.
I know. If you want to see some footage of it, the Rexer Show has some great footage of it on his channel. He played it.
Did he?
Yeah, he played. He went to CES.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Did they have it there?
Yeah, he did. He did CES coverage.
I'm surprised they had it there already. So there's the three versions of it. Get the Pro, the Premium.
Yeah, I cannot wait. I'm sure I'm going to love playing this. It just looks fun,
Yeah. I see the dragons on all three tables too. The Pro, and Premium, and Limited all have the dragon on there. I'm not sure if it moves on the Pro, but at least the dragon's on there.
Yeah. Usually, like most places, most places you see the Pro and Premium on location. Occasionally, you see limited edition, but those are pretty pricey to have out. Just to have the general public, playing them all the time.
I know.
There's this place in Florida called I think it's called Monster Arcade. Like they have all the premiums. I mean the limited editions.
Really?
All their Sterns are all limited. It's like, man, you know how much money that must be? It's insane,
know, right?
It's like just rows of limited editions. Crazy.
Damn.
They're flexing. They're flexing.
Yeah, they are. Dang. Jeez.
But in Florida, you got Disney World there. You got some big locations, and there's probably a lot of competition for places to go, right?
Right, and plus you probably draw
that's why they
crowds
go so
too.
overboard. Yeah,
but yeah, they probably get some big crowds too because people vacationing down there for other things, but take a break from that.
That's what I did. Yeah, I mean, we were down there for Disney World, and it was like about an hour drive from Disney World, and they had to. But it was a great arcade. I have a video of it on my channel.
So this
will be a fun one. I can't wait to get to play it.
So this is the Pro edition here. You got the guy on the backlash art there. And I mean, I even like the artwork on the Pro. I mean, it looks really nice, right?
Yeah.
Pro, I mean, Got some purple down there.
I always thought that eye was called the eye of the beholder. It's not the eye. They said the tyrant, though, is what they call it, huh?
Well,
That
they
eye
made up.
thing?
Well, they made up their own story. So
Okay.
he said the one guy there, the glasses, him and somebody else actually came up with the story. So
I don't know. Biggie D saying this is the best pinball ever made. I don't know. I think that's a little bit. I have to play it to have that kind of opinion.
looks wise,
It does look
probably
great.
up.
It looks
Yeah.
great. It's very attractive.
Very attractive. How it plays, you ain't
How
gonna
it
know.
plays, you never know.
Yep,
You never know
until you play it.
You never know.
Oh, look, they got some kind of night on this one. That's kind of cool.
That is cool.
And then the artwork on that one. I say I kind of like the pro artwork a little better than this one, but you do have the two dragons fighting. Can't tell. It doesn't look like there's a dragon on that one. And then there's the limited edition.
Yes, I always think that the limited editions, almost the artwork isn't as good. It's more quirky, and it's beautiful with all like the painted rails and all the extra like features that it has.
Yeah,
but to me, it doesn't really look any better. I mean,
all three look great.
They all three look good, but
yeah. I'm not. To me, right now, just looking at these pictures, I like the pro better.
Yeah, a lot of times the pro has the best art because it's the one that's on location the most.
Makes sense. That's what people are going to see.
Yeah, that's probably the most common one you're going to run into.
Great artwork on all three. I mean, can't complain on none of them.
Yeah, you get that armor. Like if you look at like the fire, like going down the side of it. If you look at the top of it, like the way they hold the glass in there, that's pretty cool. So you get a little more deluxe features if you're going to go crazy and go all the way to 11. But
yeah. Yeah, look pretty nice. All three.
Yeah, I can't wait to play them. So
there it is. Dungeons and Dragons coming.
Awesome. Hey, we got Wish I Was a Rock Star. Got a super chat.
Thanks for $2. Best Atgames show on YouTube. Suckers. Hashtag Disturb76.
Disturb76. Thank you so much.
If you see Disturb76 on the leaderboards, that is Wish I Was a Rock Star.
Awesome.
Thanks for the $2. Ray says he likes the black trim.
Yeah.
On which one was that? Oh, okay, so
except for the limited edition, have the black trim.
Pro and premium both have the black.
Yeah, I like that Atgames with the black trim. I think the black looks good.
Yeah, and black looks good with everything too, right?
Yeah, black does look good. I mean, you can't go wrong with the black trim and black legs.
Yeah, one of these days I'll spray paint my legs green like I did the speaker grills. I forgot. I was going to do that over the summer and I totally forgot.
Man, Israel Gaming's making me hungry. He says nothing feels better than working all day just to get home to a wonderful spaghetti dinner with garlic bread from your wife while watching your favorite VPN Atgames show. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Israel. The garlic bread, man.
Delicious.
I can go for some garlic bread. I had that.
I had a foodie video I put up. My wife brought me some. I
saw that macaroons.
Yeah. Which one was better, purple or pink?
You can't go wrong with raspberry. I love raspberry.
It was pretty good. It was pretty darn good, I have to admit.
The pink one was raspberry. That was my pick, man.
Yeah. RetroTech X, great channel. Go give him a subscribe. He does great tutorials for Atgames pinball tables. He says Avatars is still favorite looking pin. Have not had a chance to play Avatar. Have you, T. McCloskey? I've not ran into it yet.
No,
but I know I will eventually. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah,
but it looks
that is a beautiful looking pinball machine.
Those Jersey Jacks are awfully expensive, but I can't wait to play that one. It looks really cool.
But they're jacked up, ain't they?
They are jacked up, man. That's when a Stern isn't expensive enough for you. You got to go to Jersey Jack.
Yeah, if you want the premium artwork and effects and stuff, man, Jersey Jacks. Now they're using the back glass image as their video clips. It's like
the whole back glass. It's like they're moving it to like where it's the video is incorporated more into it. Yeah, with the big monitor.
Who needs a DMD? We'll just use the whole back glass image for clips and stuff.
Yeah, they go
crazy, man. House of Hounds is in here. Welcome to our stream, House of Hounds.
Shout out to House of Hounds. Another great man. We're getting a lot of great new Atgames YouTubers. He does some great live streams of pinball. House of Hounds knocked me to 11. T. McCluskey. I was number 10 on Fishtails for a hot minute. For a hot minute, I was number 10. And House of Hounds popped it. He said,
not today, Pop Brad.
Hold my beer, sucker. Hold my beer, sucker. And he popped me to 11. So I'm sure he probably did it on a live stream too. He live streams a lot. He has a really great channel. If you want to learn some strategy or you just want to watch some good pinball, go watch House of Hounds. He's got a good channel.
Thor KC says Tron Legacy is my favorite looking pin. That's a nice looking one too. There's some great looking pinball machines out there, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And I think Dungeons and Dragons is up there. Not good as Avatar, but I would say it's up there.
Yeah, it's definitely a good looking table.
Yeah, all 3 editions look really nice. Doc Murray says, I wonder how soon Stern will move to a full screen backlash. I don't know.
I don't see him doing it. I think if they were going to do it, they would have done it by now. But you never know. You never know.
Yeah, you just don't know. I mean, they seem to stay a little more classic, but you just never know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, competition makes you change things, you know?
Yeah, it does make you change. Hey, man, iron sharpens iron. You got to have competition. It moves everything forward.
Competition is good everywhere, right?
The
more competition you have, the better products become. Better you are if you're in the competition. I mean, it's just anything. Competition is great.
Yeah, and I mean, speaking of competition, we got some of the best players in here. I mean, we got all the Sharks. We got Tomato Grass, House of Hounds, the Real Creamer going to a number 1 on a Flipper Friends. Number 1 with the bullet, man, that's incredible.
Congrats, Real Creamer, number 1. Well, he stayed number 1. There's only what? You got what? That's 11. We got 12. 1, 2, 3. We got what? 4 hours.
I was top 10 in 2 of them, but I got bumped out. I'm like 11, I think, on 2 on the Pinball Champ is a great table.
No, Real
that table.
Real Creamer's like, shh, don't say nothing. Sorry, man.
We got to keep it on the DL. Team Plus is keeping on the DL.
He's like, we got 4 more hours. Shh.
Yeah, we better keep it on the DL. It's usually always either Mad Man Han or Tomato Grass at number 1, so it's pretty tough. Those guys are really good.
Yep,
they're the best of the best, you know.
Yep. Speaker, since we talking about Flipper Friends, what's next week's? Or starts tomorrow, really, right? Starts tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, what's coming up next? What will we play next, Team McCluskey? Let's take a look.
Is this the right one? Yeah, it's 4K. Week 2, we got Wild West Rampage, Insect World, and Cactus Jacks. Man, there you go. Well, we'll get better in Wild West Rampage. I just can't get into that one. I can't get into that one, but maybe this tournament will.
It's so brown. Like, I don't know.
Light brown, dark brown, medium brown.
All the colors, all the shades of brown, and it's got that. It reminds me a lot of that Borderlands artwork with the artwork style.
I wonder if it's the same person.
It's got to be
because you're right.
Same team or whatever.
Yeah, it seems.
I think that one. I think that one was a tough one to translate onto a cabinet because, like, when you play it on a console, there's so much they cut away to get it to fit in cabinet mode. You know,
and not being so zoomed out.
A ton of the atmosphere of it, but.
I'm glad they did though, because it would have been turned into Peanut Snoopy if they didn't, because it'd be so zoomed out, man.
Yeah.
Playfield would be so small.
Wild loves it. He says Wild West Rampage is awesome, so he's going to be in there. I'm definitely going to play it, give it a chance.
I'll play it too. I'll give it a chance again. Maybe I'll like it better, the more I play it. But
and then we got another Natural History Pack 3. We got Insect World.
Yep,
it'll be fun to get better at that table. You know what I don't like about Insect World? I was trying to think about what is it about it that put it on 4th?
What do you like?
On the rating? I don't like the way that the target you hit it moves. It kind of moves back and forth at the top. So they have that one target, and you're always trying to. I mean, I don't know. It's a beautiful table as far as looks. It's very attractive, but I think maybe I just have to learn it more. I didn't spend. I mean, I'll spend more time on it, but.
Yep. Yeah, maybe once you learn it a little more.
How would you rate it out of the? For me, it was my fourth favorite one. I rated them. My favorite was Nature's Fury, and
Mine
then
too.
I liked World of Microbes was my second. I know we disagreed. You said your second was Natural Dinosaur Dynasty 2. Was that your second? I
Yeah.
think we disagreed on what our number 2 table out of that pack we liked.
And
I like the microbes more, and but other than that, we both agreed that World of Insect World was last, though.
Yep.
We agreed on 1 and we agreed on 4. But if you're looking at the natural history packs, the natural history pack 3 is definitely the best one. Like it's definitely the best one of the 3 packs.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. All 4 tables are good in that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like the first one, Exoplanet, not the greatest, but I know somebody in the chat likes Exoplanet.
Somebody loves exoplanets, that's for sure.
Can't remember who it was now, but somebody did like it.
I was surprised. I like that microbes one so much. That one's fun, man.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah,
I like it. Like I said, I like all 4.
Yeah, I like all 4. Yeah, I think you rated it 3. I rated it 2, but it's good. These tables will be fun to play. Something new to play.
Ray says World of Insects is too much like Farfalla.
Farfalla, yeah, it is.
Farfalla. Is it? I want to put those together. I'd have to go back and play that one. I've only played that one a couple of times.
Yeah, those fires are terrible out in California. Man, this is some nasty stuff.
We messed it up. Mad Ben Hansen play pinball champ now.
We get kicked down to 12th or 13th now.
I'm already 13th. You knocked me from 12th to 13th.
Did I knock you out on that one?
Yeah.
That is a great table, though. I do like the way that table flows. Man, it really feels like one of those classic Williams. You know, it has that old school, that older type Williams sound. The Defender Robotron sounds. Because they pulled all those sounds for those 80s arcade games off of the pinball machines. They use the same sounds.
So far, like these classic Zachariah pinball play, we've been playing in the tournaments. So far, Pinball Champ is my favorite one so far.
Pinball Champ has a really good flow, and it is a long playing table. Like I had a pretty long. I mean, when things go right, you can have a nice long game on that table.
Yeah, mine was a decent long.
Yeah, I mean,
it's just fun.
It's just fun. You know what I like about Pinball Champ? It doesn't have a lot of cheap drains.
No,
like it's just the layout of the table. I mean, it's pretty fair. It's pretty fair. See, Retrotex X, he loves exoplanets.
YO said the same thing. I like Exoplanet too. I really need to play that one more. And Ray, so Exoplanets is a good table. Maybe we got to give it a try, Pop Brad. I played it a couple times, but just didn't hold me. But
it just didn't hold you.
See, we're not playing it in the first 4 weeks, anyways. Oh, we do get Al's Garage Band goes on tour next week.
Okay, yeah, that's a fun table.
Yeah,
Cactus Jacks is fun. I like that one. That one's a lot of fun.
Yeah, that one's a lot of fun.
That's a fun one.
Yeah, that is fun.
I like the mariachi band. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
the mariachi music and stuff. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, got the cactuses in there. Fun table. Hey, Nature's Fury next week too, man.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's in 2 weeks, right?
Yep. Yeah, this week is Wild West Rampage, Insect World, and Cactus Jacks. Cactus Jacks. We played that. Was that Gregory had that in his tournament?
Yeah. It was in the Calling All Ballers tournament. We played it. Yeah, it's a great table. It's a lot of fun.
It is.
It's a good classic Gottlieb table.
Yep, I like that one. Okay, so there's Flipper Friends for next week. Should be good. Definitely giving Wild West Rampage another try during the tournament.
Yeah, it's liking fun. You get to know the table better, we give it a fair shot, but
we can show here is the HD tournament for
HD tournaments, okay.
So we got Cactus Jacks again, Insect World again, and then Soccer King is is Zachariah. So there is the HD. So everything's the same except for Soccer King.
Well, that's cool.
That's cool. last week was Pinball Champ, Microbes, and then Wipeout. Wipeout! Another
Yeah,
fun
I
one.
love Wipeout. That's a great one. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a pretty decent score on that one. I forgot to play it, though, on the HD version tournament last week, darn it. Kind of forgot about it.
We still got time if we end the show early enough.
That's true. Yeah,
You can sneak in there. You can sneak in there, Team McCluskey.
Play it on my ALU over there.
Yeah.
That is fun, man.
We got some fun weeks coming up.
Some fun
Yeah,
weeks.
the H pinball, it does play better than playing it on the ALU, that's for sure. It's a big jump. Just playing any kind of virtual pinball in a cabinet is a lot better, right? It's more immersive.
Yeah, oh yeah. Like I said, there's some Zen tables I don't like on Steam, but like them on the Atgames because it's more of a immersed feeling. Playing on a real machine.
Yeah, it is. It's a whole different ball game. Yeah, stay safe,
Plays
Doc.
different. Yeah. Plays different. Able to use the real flippers, buttons, and all that. I just don't get tired of playing the 4K pinball machine. It's one thing I don't get tired of, man. Even with no new tables coming out for a while, there's so much we already have, to play.
Dang, look at these deep cuts we have. Do you have Mr. Do's Wild Ride on behind you?
Yeah, can you kind of tell, huh?
I knew right away what it was when I saw the marquee. Mr. Do's Wild Ride, and I got Scramble. Remember Scramble? That's an old 80s arcade.
Yep.
But man.
I've
been loving this multicade, man. It's just it's so many games you can get on it and play. The classics,
It's cool too because this is a horizontal game and it has the horizontal layout for Mr. Do Wild Ride. So much easier to play than on my Mr. Do cabinet because my Mr. Do is just a regular vertical. It's kind of cool that the ALU can do kind of gives you that ratio for vertical.
Yeah, they got the really good black levels for these classic games too. The blacks are so black,
Yeah, you can see this score leader right now on there.
The bit LCD. Yeah, look at that. That's sharp, man. I think pops. Yeah. But it's just cool too that it changes when you change games. Every game has a different marquee, right?
Yep.
Definitely is an elevated level.
Oh yeah, it takes it to the next level.
Yeah.
Kind of like
it's good to have it's good to have a multicade and a virtual pin that can play a ton of tables. It gives you a nice mix of things to play.
Yep, it does. Like in both for sure. Richard Texas Wipeout is great. Yeah, I love that table. Winter Sports too, man. I like the Winter Sports. We played that last week or the week before on that games tournament. Definitely a fun table too. Winter Sports. I didn't think I was gonna like Winter Sports. I was like, man, it's actually pretty fun. But just like the SSF kit, takes it to the next level for the 4K pinball. Yeah, I've been asking why.
Yeah, we both made him aware that the Activision packs don't work. We're just waiting for him to do something.
I need to say something to him again and see if we get
a time frame.
Yeah, because I want to play some River Raid, man.
I know, man.
Love that game and
I want to play some Hero and some Frostbite.
Yeah.
They got some great games in that pack.
Pitfall 2. Pitfall. I mean, I love the music on Pitfall 2. Yeah, that's what they told us too. They just told me it would be fixed on a future update. Where's update?
Yeah. It's kind of like the calm before the storm. Team McCloskey, enjoy the break because once they get that rolling with all the new pinball tables, we're going to be so busy. It's going to be insane. We'll be getting new stuff every week. It's going to be great. Every week we're going to get something new to talk about. I mean, it's like content for a year laid out right there.
Here, this is the Magic Pixels. Starts off January 30th with Space Shuttle Deluxe. Then February 13th, you got Zancor Deluxe.
So what's next on the menu?
Have you seen the My Arcade pinball machines?
No, My Arcade's making a pinball machine.
Yeah, a little one. I don't know how little it's going to be, but you can't really tell by the pictures. But yeah, there's some pictures that came out.
That's from CES News. CES News.
Yeah. Balls of Steel.
Yeah.
Atari.
T. McCloskey, I hate to tell you this, but I still think I like my 4K a bit more. I like my 4K just a bit more than this. I'm sorry.
You think? You might love this.
Yeah. It's Atari, though, isn't it? I like Atari stuff.
Yeah.
So who knows? I might
Balls
like
of
it.
Steel.
Yeah.
Balls of
I
Steel.
haven't played the Balls of Steel, and I think they're that's not an expensive game to buy either. Isn't it like $8 on Steam?
Yeah, and can't you buy it on the VCS too? I think.
Is it on the VCS? I didn't think it was on. Maybe it is. I didn't think it was on the VCS.
I thought it was coming to the VCS. I'm not sure if it came or not, but
Yeah,
you can get it on Steam. You haven't seen it on there yet?
It's on Steam?
No, well, yeah, it is on Steam, right?
Yeah, that'd be cool, though. I mean, theming some pinballs to some Atari table. Like, what do they do? Like Missile Command and Centipede?
I already see a problem with this pinball machine, Pub Brad. I already see a problem.
What's the problem?
Look what they did. Same things Atgames did.
They have an arcade. They have an arcade marquee on a pinball machine.
Yes, they did. They did it. They did the same thing in Atgames.
What were they thinking?
We got Atgames to stop it.
This is like the HD pinball. This is
My
like
arcade.
Generation 1 Atgames. Gen 1.
Get that marquee off there. It's a pinball. Pinball don't have our marquees. Put your name.
Arcades have marquees. Pinballs have back glasses. That's true. First mistake.
First mistake. Put your name somewhere else. Put it on the side panel here on your
T.
back.
McCloskey, is that screen 4K? Is this in true 4K?
No. You'd be lucky if it's a 1080.
Look at where the flipper button is. It's interesting. It's in the middle. I guess because it's so little. It's so small. It's so small that the flipper button is like in the middle of the pinball.
Because it would be like this if they were where they're
you'd probably be like touch it with your fingers.
So I imagine this is going to be the same size as their little arcades, right? It's not going to be very big, I don't think. It's probably going to be big as this.
Tim York wants to know: is Balls of Steel? Is this a Superman themed table?
No. Oh, I can play a video clip. I got a video clip of Balls.
You got a video clip? Oh man, I got to see this one in action.
I thought I did.
I got to see this one in action.
What did I do with it? I lost it. I'll have to get it again. See it now, darn it! Freaking let's go up there.
It looks like a coffee table with those feet, though. Those legs look really short. I guess it doesn't matter. I mean, it just has to be playable. Probably if they were longer, probably all top heavy. This probably makes it more playable with them being short and stumpy. Them short little stumpy legs.
Yeah, because it's probably gonna.
Hey, we got Evil Genius here. Evil Genius Entertainment's here. It's a great YouTube channel. Check him out. He said it's the perfect size for ferrets, hamsters, and cats. Doc Mara says this looks like someone's Home Depot project.
Sorry.
Or my arcade. Not getting the love. Not getting the love over here on Arcade Talk.
For what it is, I think it's good.
Actually, yeah, we did give a pretty positive review of the GSP. The Game Station Pro was pretty fun. That was a pretty cool product. They're kind of hit and miss, I find. What do you feel about my arcade?
I like the concept. I mean, if you don't have the room and you like, putting stuff on shelves and stuff, I think they're great.
Yeah, a lot of their stuff too. It's not for the hardcore arcade lovers. It's more just like stuff you'll find at Walmart, stuff you'll find out just when you're shopping, right?
Right.
It's generally for the general public, right?
And it's not real expensive.
And it's affordable. Yeah. I mean, it's meant to be affordable.
But the thing I like about them is they're going forward. You know, they started with those little.
They are going forward. They're not going backwards. Team McCloskey, they made a pretty nice little pole position from what I've heard. Pretty nice machine.
Yeah, it looks nice.
It's pretty good for a little handheld.
And now they have.
I definitely want one.
Now they have one like the Steam Deck. You know,
they
have the Atari 50th. Looks like a Steam Deck. So they have those handhelds now too. So they're slowly getting into like a bigger. They got
Tim
bigger.
York says he has the pole position. He says he enjoys the steering wheel. It works good. I just got a chance to play the real pole position at Wayback's Arcade, and it definitely has a free spin wheel, which is a very unique mechanic. You have to have the right kind of steering wheel to play that.
Yep.
Which is pretty cool. It's a pretty cool game. It's a lot of fun.
That's one of my favorites when I was a kid, man, was pole position. I love that
Yeah.
game.
I put a video on my channel of where it says prepare to qualify, the beginning, the music, the way it starts.
Yeah, I love that. Love that.
But
prepare to qualify.
Happy New Year, Evil Genius Entertainment. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Okay, so here's a little trailer of Balls of Steel.
I'm surprised JDV didn't put on an iconic arcade video. He puts out a lot of content.
Yep.
I'll wait for his. I don't think I'm going to make one, but I'll wait for Evil Geniuses.
There you go. Okay, so this is Balls of Steel. This is going to be on that little mini arcade. I'm not sure if there's 5 tables altogether. I'm not sure if that little one's going to have all 5 or not. But
5 tables.
The balls are back.
Balls are back. Barbarian.
Oh, look at that.
Missile Command. I like the Missile Command. Yeah, that looks cool. Got some arcadeage. That's pretty cool.
Oops. Didn't want to do that.
That is kind of cool. I probably would like that because I'm such an Atari geek.
Yeah, the Centipede one looked pretty cool. And
Yeah.
Missile Command ones do the missiles too. That's pretty cool. So yeah, it's on Steam right now. See, I have the Atari logo down there. But
Oh man, you see, I knew it. Evil Genius's video's coming out tomorrow. He's coming out tomorrow. Be sure to tune in. Evil Genius Entertainment.
There you go.
He has a video coming out on the iconic arcades. Go check it out on his channel.
Nice, nice, nice. Okay, there you go. Heard it here.
You heard it right here first on Arcade Talk. Sneak peek.
Ray says Atari 26 and 5200 had pretty good ports of pole position.
They actually did, surprisingly. Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, 2600 wasn't bad. I was kind of one. I have that one. Hopefully, it's still in my box.
Yeah.
That my mom
I have
sent me.
pole position 2 on the 7800 too. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, that one.
I have that card.
But that looks good on the 7800.
Yeah, it's good. It uses 2 buttons too. So you got to have the 2-button controller to play it.
Ray says everybody's trying to do pinball now. This has been out for a while though. This has been out for 2 years. This came out in 2022 actually.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not sure. No, I'm surprised it hasn't come to VCS or 2600 plus or anything.
My arcade does have a couple things I'm interested in. I think that I want to check out. They have that player, that Atari player with the trackball and the paddle. I think that's pretty cool too. It has a number pad.
Oh yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah.
It looks pretty nice.
Yeah, one thing I see on this, this is probably just not a final, but like the artwork on the side there, it cuts off right by the button. So stop.
Yeah.
It stops.
It just stops. It's like they were just like, you know what? We'll just squish that artwork in the front. Your hand will be there anyway.
The button's in the way, Pop Bread. The button's in the way. It can't continue.
Can't continue. That artwork doesn't go past that where your hand is.
That's so funny. Hopefully they'll extend that artwork all the way to the end there and put something in front.
T. McCloskey, it's not Dungeons and Dragons by Stern.
Oh, come on, man. I thought it was going to be about the same.
How's the lag?
Oh, look. Now how's the lag? Look, this side, the artwork is all the way down. What happened to the other side? See, that looks so much better having the artwork going all the way.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, look,
Yeah.
you even got a nudge button, Papa Brad. Your nudge button's
Yeah.
right here, though.
How the heck are you going to get to the nudge with it in the front?
Put the nudge on the side, suckers.
It's like they've never played virtual pinball.
I know. Put that nudge button on the side.
Doc Mars,
It'd be hard to get
it's a very 1960s contemporary design. I agree.
Home settings, nudge, start and launch.
You know what? It would be cool. I wouldn't mind if Atgames got the Atari pinball tables,
Oh, no, I wouldn't either.
and had them as a pack. That would be good. That would be killer. Even if they looked very video. I mean, it might be cool if they looked like a video game, just for something different, just for something different. I know they have a good relationship with Atari because we see all the great Atari games on the ALU. They got the whole classic arcade lineup of Atari games. So I know they have a pretty good relationship with Atari.
That is true. Yeah. Yeah, they need to get with Atari and port those over there. That'd be kind of cool.
And you know how much better it would be. I mean, just playing in a cabinet there's nothing like playing pinball in a cabinet. You know. It's just
You'll find out now with the My Arcade.
Mm-hmm. So you got one pre-ordered. Hey, look, man, I don't want to see you get caught. You know, I don't want to see you get caught without being able to get one. This is going to be so hot. You're not going to be able to get it. Team Klosky, do you have one pre-ordered? Did you put half down to make sure you get it?
I don't think they're out on pre-order yet. I think you're making fun of the My Arcade pinball machine. I think it's kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, a lot of the stuff it's just kind of fun for a short while.
Yeah. So there's some looks of the balls of steel.
The tables look better than I thought they would. They actually don't look too bad.
I know.
Might get it on Steam.
So there. Does it tell you what?
They had one of the tables is called Barbarian. Looks like they had some titles I never heard of too.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that one there is.
Mm-hmm.
The
Regulatory likes the little legs.
Look at this one. This one's kind of neat.
That one is pretty wild.
Got an idol. You got it's like Indiana Jones.
Like Indiana Jones.
See the golden statue here? There's one with the dragon on it.
Uh-huh.
They don't tell you what the names are in these. I don't see it anywhere either.
That's got to be the Barbarian because I see the Barbarian on the
right here
table there. Yeah.
Got a dragon on there. Yeah, the tables. These setups are pretty cool. Look, there's Centipede.
Yeah. They'd have to stretch them to make them for a cabinet though, but they're not really set up for cabinet. But they could be. They could definitely take some of these and turn them into little
Missile Command.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah,
it's not bad.
So the setups look actually pretty good on them.
They actually do look kind of fun.
Yeah. And how much is this on Steam? Get out of there. Let's see. $9. $9 for $5 tables,
man.
Steam.
I might have to take the plunge, Team McCluskey. I haven't even seen any videos of it being played. It'd be cool to see some videos on YouTube. I haven't even seen any videos of it, so it'd be cool to see some videos.
Yeah, me either. Yeah, and that's good idea. Like you said, Atgames has a good relationship with Atari. They should hook up and get these 5 tables for a pack. That'd be cool.
They could make an Atari pack, Atari pinball pack, and just
so awesome.
Have it where you just buy a pack of them,
Yeah, and have it on HD and the 4K. That'd be so cool to have.
I mean, these don't look like they'd be too demanding to run. Looking at the graphics,
no, there's some.
Imagine they could probably put them on HD and 4K.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And they're simple.
Right, the Atari says, "Buy it now. I want to see your video, Brad." That's Atari. Yeah, I have to remember this weekend. If I remember, I'll get it.
That's true. Thor KC says for $9 you could OTG those tables. See what they look like. That is true, Pop Brad.
Yeah, they don't have OTG mode. I don't think. I don't know. I will have to look into it.
They might not have OTG.
I think it's just video pinball, but I mean, it could definitely be something they could port.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I haven't seen any videos yet. I forgot they even had these, and I said it's been out since like 20. No, they said release date was January 30th last year.
Okay. Yeah, it just kind of flew under the radar. We didn't really notice it.
Mm-mm. Yeah, I'm kind of curious now. For $9, you can't go wrong with 5 tables. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's like next to nothing.
Yeah, that's less than $2 a table, right?
Yeah. I love playing pinball on. I have all the console stuff for pinball too. I have Pinball Effects. I bought all the tables on my PS4. I've always bought all the pinball stuff I could find when I have classic consoles. I have the Pinball Arcade I was big into. I bought all those tables. So, I mean, I like playing on consoles too. Once you play pinball on a cabinet, though, it's just a whole nother ball game. It's almost like you can't go back. Like, as cool as it was playing on my PS4, I mean, it's just not the same. A cabinet is like the next level for like the immersion and like what they can do with it,
I know. Yeah, when we play on Arcade Talk tournaments, going back on a console, man, it's just not as fun, right? I still have
Yeah,
fun playing them.
I still have a ton of fun, but I mean,
It's just not as immersed and as fun.
yeah.
The real cabinet adds a little more, excitement and fun to it.
Yeah, the immersion's so much higher,
Yeah.
It's still video pinball, but its immersion level is so much higher.
And the way that Atgames 4K pinball, and you're getting close to being,
especially with what Zen's doing and with the SSF kit implementation that they do custom for the 4KP and the flipper lag. I would argue the shot accuracy is these tables are better and easier than a lot of the Steam versions. Not every time, but a lot of times. I feel like I play better on the 4KP.
Definitely, because there is lag on Steam too.
Yeah, and I know it's not my computer because I got a ruthless computer to run OTG.
Yeah, same here, Real Creamer. My PS5 is collecting dust over here, man. I haven't turned it on in months. I need to
dust that thing off.
I need to do some ARC videos and just haven't did those, man. Been busy doing other things than playing 4K pinball. It's like can't get back to ARC, man. Having too much fun playing with the 4K pinball.
Yeah. Well, once you get sucked into the tournaments too, the tournaments are it's just there's so much fun to play and see your score creep up,
Yeah, that too.
Get better at the tables. It's fun. It almost takes a week to really learn the table. I mean, if you really want to know it, it almost takes a week just to really get a feel for the whole experience, Yep.
Yeah, especially some of these tables too. The rule sets takes a while on some of them to.
Yeah, they're complex.
Yep. Yeah, like Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, well, Sea of Thieves is on a whole other level. But you're right. There's the My Arcade pole position.
There it is, Bob Brad. Looks exactly almost exactly like the real one.
That does not look like the real one. I hate to tell you, Tim. I just played. That looks nothing like the real one, but it is a cool. It's a cool for just something to play as a fun, arcade kind of experience. It's still pretty cool. It has the right kind of wheel. The wheel is what is so critical because it's a custom kind of wheel on it. The free spinning wheel,
Yep.
Yeah, I agree with Ray. The tournaments and leaderboards are one of the best things that they got right on the 4KP and on the Atgames for sure.
Yep. I guess it looks a little more like the real one than I thought.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that Sidearm had that little image down there. But it does. Interesting.
Yeah, man, they do the weird thing with the marquees and stuff, but you got to keep in mind, this stuff's not real expensive,
$50 for that one.
$50, yeah.
It comes with pole position and pole position 2. So it comes with 1 and 2, so that's nice.
I heard they're doing Outrun next, which will probably be also good.
Okay, here's a real picture.
Yeah, that's what the real one looks like. Yeah.
See, the side arc is pretty close.
Yeah.
Bezel would be too, but
pretty similar.
Yeah, the bezel's so thick on My Arcade one, and then there's My Arcade. Why? I wonder why they didn't go with say Atari up there. They put pole position up top there on the side art, where the real one has Atari on there. I wonder why they didn't put the Atari on there on the side art.
Wonder.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised. Yeah, it's not even on this side. So yeah, I'm not sure why they didn't put Atari on there. But yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
$50 for that one. And it does look like the steering wheel, doesn't it? Somewhat. Not quite like the steering wheel. This one has 4. The one you had, did it have a 4 bars going off?
Yeah, it looks like that. It looked just like that.
Okay. See, and there.
I can't pull it up. It won't let me do it. I was going to pull up the video. It won't let me do it. That's okay.
Wonder why.
Well, I'm using a different browser, remember? Because we had all the crashes. So maybe it's not authorized in this browser for some reason.
I don't want to jinx you, but
that's
hey,
fine.
no
I don't want to jinx me right now. I'm not breathing on it. We haven't had the camera go out this time. I switched to Firefox. So that is cool, though. You're on the right track, making the good controls, you know?
Yep.
There it is. Yep. Play that one real quick. That's a good one.
There's
the real machine right there. It looks pretty good. They did a pretty good job on the...
I love that. Prepare to qualify. Look at that.
It's the real deal, Team McCluskey.
Huh?
That's the real deal there.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can capture the side art, man.
Dude, it's a short. The best part is you can eat some greasy pizza, some really good greasy pizza, and then you could go play games. They got pizza there. Pizza and games, man, just like back in the day.
Yep.
Because a lot of pizza places had arcades, right?
My Pizza Hut we went to had it. They had
a lot of pizza places had arcades back in the 80s, man. They at least had like 3 or 4 machines, you know?
Yeah, I think what they have.
Some
they had
a lot.
Yeah, at grocery stores. That's where I played my Berserk.
Yeah, they were everywhere.
Grocery stores had them, you know, pizza places. They were everywhere.
They were everywhere, man.
Bars.
Arcade games in the 80s were everywhere.
Bars. I mean,
but we'll never see that again. That was a unique time capsule, right?
Yep. That's where I played. Mr. Do was in the local bar.
Yeah. Awesome.
Rainbow. Yeah, they had it right by the front door.
So man, we're rolling. Covered Stern. We looked at some My Arcade stuff. What's next on the agenda, Team McCluskey?
We could
do the Carl game of the week, or
what do we have? 1 hour and 30. One thing we didn't cover is Glen's cabinet. What do you think of Glen's cabinet?
I have the arcade in my iArcade Gold. I have the arcade switcher. So I'm familiar with the arcade system that he's putting out, the actual software that'll be in it. Yeah, I think it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. If you want like a nice full-size arcade, good quality parts. Now, this is just a prototype. Now, I think that looks like it has a big head to me. They're going to cut that down.
It is, yeah. He said
that definitely has the big head. That looks like a Dig Dug. You know, Dig Dug has the big head. That one kind of got a big head. You know, you got to take that one back to the drawing board a little bit. But they're going to redesign the shape and everything. But yeah, he said, I think it's cool. I think it's going to be cool. I like the rotating screen. I think it's going to be pretty slick. Or you go with the bigger screen now. You go with the big screen. What's a 26-inch monitor? 27-inch monitor? Bigger screen.
And that one probably doesn't rotate, right?
It rotates, but you have to do it manually. Like you have to take it apart to rotate it. But you can still rotate it. I think if I was to get one, I would want the bigger screen.
Yeah, it's kind of neat though.
I already have a bunch of arcades with 19-inch screens where I can play hundreds or if not thousands of games. So like I would want the one with the bigger screen, but I think it's really cool. I think it's you know what's good about it. You know the quality is going to be good.
You know what the bad thing is?
The sticks.
You know what the bad thing is going to be?
Bad thing, Team McCluskey.
If you want one in your home, it's going to be really heavy to carry around your house, and it's going to be costly to ship because he used some thick wood, man. The thing's gonna be heavy.
Well, I mean, it's something you buy to have forever, right? I mean, you're basically buying like real arcade parts and a real arcade build.
Yeah, coin slots work.
Real coin machine, coin slots that work. Arcade quality controls. It's just I think this is like if you want to. The idea too is you can turn this into something, Team McCluskey. Like this is like the blank canvas, right?
Yeah, it's on
the blank slate. It has no art on it yet. It's not themed to any particular game. This could almost, the way they have this thing set up, you can turn it into all different kinds of cabinets. You could turn it into a Donkey Kong. You could turn it into your favorite arcade game as a theme, right? You can buy art. It's made to be customized.
Yeah, the only bad thing is you got to put your own artwork on. Some people will get frustrated with that, but
I feel like this is the market for people they want to buy a really high end multi-cade, but they don't want to spend $2 or $3 grand, right? They want to get something that's really good though. I like it. I think it's really good product. I think it's going to have its own kind of niche in the home arcade space.
Got a spinner, you got trackball.
I think he did himself a huge disservice not showing it without a bezel over that rotating screen.
I know.
I mean, I get the idea. He's showing that it's going to turn, but it's definitely going to have it will have a bezel in front of it, so you're not going to see the circular part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have a.
The thing that's great about Glen is he listens to feedback, and he's going to continually be improving this thing till it ships. And I have a ton of his products, so I mean, the quality is going to be great. I mean, we know about the 4-way switcher, right? We have that in arcades. You hit a button, the joystick automatically switches between a perfect 4-way and perfect 8-way. You want to play classic arcades with the right controls. I mean, it's a game changer. This is for someone that wants to tinker. They want to set up their own multicade. They're going to take the time to put in the games they want. I mean, I think it's got a future, right? There's definitely a need for this.
Well, the cool thing with the 19-inch one is whatever game you play, the screen rotates by itself, and then the the 4-way, 8-way switches automatically too.
Yeah, Team McCloskey, it's real wood too. It's cool. It's not the stuff like they make the arcade 1-ups out of,
it's real T-moding, so you can change out the T-moding if you want to.
Yeah, it's probably plywood. It's probably the real wood. So
yeah, well, think of this shot here. Yeah, I mean it's pretty cool. Once they get that marquee head,
he's got a good plan. It just I think what's great is like he's showing you the development, but you got to remember this is a WIP, a work in progress, right? He's actually showing you stuff before it's ready to be shown, but he's also adapting, which is good. I think this is going to be a good product. I predict.
So you got a drawer here where you can put stuff.
Yeah, Michael Robinson says it needs a fridge underneath there. Got to put the fridge in there.
You can put one in there, like he said. Down here is really for that
storage,
because he's going to have different control decks, so you can store your control decks down there, and then back here where this hole is, you can put a PC back there if you don't want the stocked.
Imagine this with the Star Wars controller on it. The flight yoke, the GRS flight yoke. I mean, the thing is, you got to have a little imagination with this. This is something you buy as a project, right? It's basically you're getting like the hardest part, which is making the cabinet, and coming up with the hard part, the woodworking part, the screen, a lot of stuff set up for you, right?
Well, just the artwork. You choose your own artwork. That's the only thing really. It's not coming with his artwork, so you can theme it to what you want.
And it's not coming with games in it. You put your own games in it. It can be whatever you want it to be because it's like a blank slate, right? You put your games you want in it.
It is coming with a chipset, though. I forget what chipset it's coming with. He said in the video
he paid almost $6 grand for the one he has. It has a 43-inch screen and a nice PC in it. Yep. This is going to be like the working class version of that. This is the lower price version. It's not going to match that, I'm sure.
You can see how thick the wood is.
Even here, it looks really good. He's got the tray there where you can put your keyboard.
Yep. Put storage in there too. What you can use, whatever. Yep. Got the mechanism here. You got your box for the coins. Fall into, but you can see how thick the wood is. I mean, look how thick that wood is.
Yeah. The thing about the arcades like this, they are good for playing because they don't move. When they're heavier, they don't move at all when you're playing.
No, this ain't gonna move. Definitely won't move. There's the speakers. They're gonna be back up in there.
Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be really good. And this is all like in prototype, right? So there's it's something that you'd fund, and I think it's for someone who wants a nice multicade. It's a good option.
Oh, and they have a bunch of vents in the back. There's the back.
Yeah. Look at all the woodworking. I mean, it's a lot.
I know, and it's all thick too. It's gonna be heavy.
You need to dial the shape in better. They need to dial the shape in. It has a kit that converts it to a Donkey Kong cabinet too, where it looks like a Donkey Kong cabinet. Yeah, they're gonna have where the bit LCD will work with it.
Yep.
Yeah,
Looks
I
pretty good.
have the arcade software right now, and the only thing I can say I don't like about it is like the games run great when you set them up yourself and you configure them, but you're going to have to configure the games because it's kind of a do-it-yourself project. You know, if you like to tinker, but you can get games running like a Crazy Climber on that is fantastic. It's so good. I put Stargate on my iArcade Gold. It plays really good on there.
Yeah, look how
But
big
you literally curate your own arcade though, and you basically take the time to just put the games in there you love.
Oh, so to make it a Donkey Kong, you just put like a piece in here.
There's a piece that goes in there, yeah, and it
Yeah.
changes the shape of it to like a Donkey Kong cab.
Yeah, that's all you got to do.
Yeah,
That's it. Pretty cool.
he says he's shooting for under $1,000 for the one with the rotating screen, and probably a little bit more for the one with the 26-inch monitor.
I think it's neat though. This 19 that automatically rotates whatever game you're playing.
Yeah, that'll be cool. That'll be cool. And the arcade software can automatically rotate it.
And
You
it
can set the
automatically switches
arcade
the
software
4-way.
where, like, you go to Pac-Man, it automatically switches the gate switcher to 4-way. So
Yeah,
they
they'll do
already
that
have
too.
that works right now. That's integrated into it, right now.
Yeah, if I set mine up, I could do the one I have. I could set it up where it automatically changes from
on
8-way
the
to
Pi.
4-way.
Mhm.
Yeah, I just never set it up though.
How many years ago did you build your Pi arcade?
4 years now.
4 years ago.
I think 2019. I did it.
Cool.
So 6 years, I guess. And I would have to look. I mean, I do have videos up on my
So
channel.
6 years ago, the Pi arcade.
Still runs. It runs 24/7. Man, I never turn it off.
Yeah.
As far as the monitor still works.
Wango says you can put all kind of stuff up in that GRS arcade. All kind of stuff can go in there.
You can keep your weed in there. Yeah, no price point yet. But
Yeah, it's not.
let's keep it under
Still
1,000.
too early. Still too early. The goal was to have it be under 1,000.
Lowercase
Yeah,
c.
you're not going to be able to make it look like a Donkey Kong for under 1,000 because the artwork alone is probably going to run you at least several $100s at least.
Yeah, it depends on what you can do.
But the thing about it is you're going to be buying real arcade level stuff. So it's like you would make this like a showpiece in your arcade, right? When it's done, you have something that's really totally customized. This is just like a blank slate. Basically, you build like the Build-A-Cade he has. He has his little tiny Build-A-Cades. This is just like a big version of that, right? The big boys Build-A-Cade. This is the big version of that.
It's the big version,
And,
yeah.
like, if you look at all the little ones he did, and all you can, the idea is it's a blank slate that you can build an arcade out of. Take it easy, Michael Robinson.
See you,
Thanks for
Michael.
watching.
Thanks for watching. Hanging out. Let's see.
It's like, I don't know where you're at, Team Club, but for me, like I'm not in a super big rush to hurry up and buy any of these. I'm excited. I think they're cool, but I don't feel like I have to have them right now. I can wait, right?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
I'm no hurry.
But I can't wait to see, how they come out, What you looking at, Team Koski?
I was just trying to give a rough comparison to graphics. Yeah, you're gonna spend a couple $100 on.
Yeah, I'm thinking probably like $300 probably for arcade graphics for Donkey Kong. Because you're gonna need several things. You're gonna need the side art. You're gonna need the marquee overlays. You need a marquee. You'll need the control panel overlays. So,
yeah, 1, 2, 3, and it's a full size too, so it's gonna be big graphics.
Yeah, it's full size artwork for an arcade.
Like if
But
you
you'll
went
be
all out and bought,
buying like good stuff, you know.
if you went out and redid your 4K pinball machine from buy stuff, it's going to cost you over $200.
Yeah.
So you're going to probably look at around $300 to $400 probably.
Yeah.
I definitely wouldn't go with cheap graphics.
No, you gotta spend a little bit on graphics if you want it to look good.
And buy stuff will
get
probably.
what you pay for.
I wonder if buy stuff will come out with graphics for Glen's.
Yeah, I know Sabo's planning on doing some stuff, but you know he's kind of like it takes him a while to get your stuff from him, but it's top quality. So
hey, it only took 7 months to get my Mr. Do.
7 months for your Mr. Do.
Almost a year.
Man, it's like I'm cursing at you, T. McCluskey. Almost a year. It took almost a year to get your marquee.
Yep. Never communicated with me at all. Emailed several times. Never got any response.
No emails back.
Nope.
That's unfortunate.
I was like, damn, I think they stole my fucking money. It's like, you bastard.
Well, you know, I will say this: Buy Stuff Store, they're on it. They email you back.
Yeah.
They have excellent communication. So, but I'm sure there'll be people modding these. These machines are built to be a blank slate, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's what you want to do, Thor Casey. You want to make it look like a cabinet you have nostalgia for.
Yeah, and you want to pick a Grail cabinet for you, and then get the art that matches, and make it. You can make it completely a one-off too, where it's like you could actually tribute any game. You could get graphics and make something that's a one-off, you know. But I think it's going to be exciting to see, like, if this catches on, to see like the designs people come up with, you know.
Yeah, it'd be cool, especially if you get those inserts to make it look like a Donkey Kong.
And then the people that don't care, I mean, they could just leave it black. You can have a black multicade, but you know, what fun is that, Team McCluskey?
Well, Atgames is it's all black, pretty much.
But it has the bit LCD, and I guess you could do the same thing with the Glen's Buildicade. Yeah, you could do the same thing. I think
if it'll fit a bit LCD, I mean, I think you got to go that way. Then everything's automatic. If you get the 19-inch one, you got an automatic 8-way, 4-way, automatic screen moving around, and then automatic marquee. That'd look pretty cool, right?
Yeah,
that'd be really, really neat looking. Having a bit LCD on there.
That would be cool.
Yeah. It would complete it. But yeah, I'm with you though. I would think I would want the 26-inch too. But it's just neat that the 19 is gonna.
Yeah, the main reason why is because I actually have an arcade system now with the arcade board. That's a 19-inch BOE monitor. So I've got that actual monitor they're going to be putting into the cabinet on my iArcade Gold.
Oh, that's right. You replaced it.
It's like the exact same thing. Yeah, it's a BOE custom monitor with the arcade operating system. It's pretty slick, T. McCloskey. You press a button, you can go from the original iArcade to the Glen system. Just hit one button.
That's pretty neat. Yeah.
It runs both of them in parallel, so you can literally switch back at any time. It's pretty neat the way he did it. But seeing the way he did that, I'm sure it's going to be good quality. I mean, the quality is going to be top notch. If you're buying a machine to have one multicade and you like the design, I think it'll be do well.
Yep. Carlos says I got too many multicades. I want a 32-inch vertical cab though. Yeah, 32-inch vertical cab would be cool.
Yeah, something to play shmups on.
Yep.
You can play a lot of those games on your pinball though, which is fun. I know on my HD, I've got a coin ops build with all the games, you know.
I love playing golf and bowling on the 4K pinball.
Yeah, it's fun. It's no trick either. You just put it on there and it sees the UCE file.
Those work off of my CoinOps X flash drive. The bowling and golf, they both work on there. With the trackball, both work the trackball. Just plug it in. That's one of the games that works on the 4K on the
it is
CoinOps X flash drive. It's so fun playing those on there too. That big screen like that, big screen, vertical screen, playing golf and that. Yeah. A lot of fun. Even bowling is a lot of fun on there. 4K. I'm glad those are a couple of the games that actually work. Seems like all the trackball games work on the 4K through the CoinOps X flash drive. I haven't found one trackball game that didn't work on the 4K from the CoinOps X flash drive. They all seem to work. Centipede works. The golf and all the bowling that I played, they all work on 4K with no problems.
That's cool.
I know there's a lot that don't work on the 4K, but at least those trackball ones.
Yeah, a lot of them work.
Yeah.
I'm surprised there's been no development. No one's really been working on building a special build or anything.
I know. I don't understand that.
You would think there would be one out by now, but
Well,
I mean, I don't get it either.
don't understand. We're supposed to unbox that.
Yeah,
Atari
let's just do it.
Flashback.
Let's just do it next week. Let's do it now because we're already at 1 hour and 46 minutes. Team
I
McCluskey.
totally forgot, man. Sorry about that.
We can show it. We can show it.
You got your thing all set up there. At least show it.
Yeah, I'll show it. Let me put it on the screen here.
I totally forgot.
I can unbox it here. I can unbox it. I'm just not going to play it or anything.
No. Yeah, just unbox it. I kind of want to see the quality of the paddles and the.
Okay,
joystick.
let's check it out. Okay, let me make myself. Let me put the boxing camera on. Here we go. Whoop. Okay, can you see it, Team McCluskey?
Sure can. Looks nice.
Okay, so here we have the Atari Flashback Gold. 130 built-in games. Look at that. Let's see what this thing looks like.
Yeah, Golden Tee does play really good on that 4K ALP. It's the older Golden Tees, but it is on the CoinOpX flash drive. I think there's 4 Golden Tees on there? I can't remember.
I can't see the screen now. Okay, you got it. Okay, here we go.
No, don't stab me, man.
Let's check it out, man. Let's check it out. Okay. Let's look at the back of the box too. Here's the back of the box. Got a cool picture with all the games
it comes with. They look like in the packaging. With, cart.
Oh, this is packed nice. It's packed really nice. Look at this. That's pretty nice. Look at that. Now you said you found a pretty good deal on this. This is on the Atgames website, huh? Where you can the store.
Yeah, it's $80. It's only $80.
$80. Look at this thing, man. Look at this thing. Team McCluskey. Look at that.
It's not as big as I thought it was going to be.
Small. Look at it.
It looks so big until your hands came into the screen.
Look at that thing, man. Look at that little tiny, huh?
I thought it was big until your hands came into the screen. It's like, wait a second.
Look at that. That looks pretty good.
Look how small that thing is. It's so funny, man, because it looked like it was huge.
I know. It looks like it's huge, but it's not. It plays 130 games in that thing.
I was like, wow, look at it. It looks like full size. And then your hands came in. It's like, what? Wait. It's smaller than I thought.
To give you an idea, this is an Atari cartridge. There's Kaboom.
Dang, put it the other way. Put it sideways. Look at that.
Look at that. It's just a little bit. It's like what?
It's just a little
a quarter size bigger than a cartridge. Look at that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is neat.
So there's Kaboom.
Cool thing
but the thing is, this thing is really cool, Team McCluskey. I'm telling you, there's a way you can mod this thing, and you would not believe the amount of Atari games you can play on it. It's absolutely insane.
So is that a display screen there in the middle instead of where the cartridges go? Looks like there's a screen.
That must be like a sensor. Then it's got look. I don't know what that is. That's kind of cool. There's the controllers. The controllers. It has 2 Atari controller ports in the back.
Got the ports, the Atari ports.
Got the Atari ports, so you can use real Atari. You can use real Atari controllers with this.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
real Atari controllers.
Yep.
You know?
Wow, that's pretty cool. They did that.
The switches. The switches actually all work.
Gold. You got gold switches. That's cool.
Gold switches. I'm gonna have a full review of this on my channel. I didn't even take some time because I'm actually going to mod it a little bit because I've heard about how awesome this is. Carlo said you got to check this out, so I'm going to check it out, and I can't wait. Atgames sent me this for a review to check it out. I can't wait to see what all it can do. Here's the paddles. Comes with a set of paddles and 2 joysticks. How much was it on the Atgames store? You said it was like
$80.
$80.
$80. Yep.
$79.99. It's almost worth it for the hardware.
How's that feel? How's that feel?
Feels pretty good. Feels pretty good. I'll have to compare it to my real Atari paddles that I just got from Atari, but it feels pretty good actually.
They look exactly like the old
It's
one.
the same size as the mini NES or Super Nintendo Entertainment System. So it's a mini.
Yep. It's
But I'm telling you, T. McCloskey, when you see what a beast this thing can be, when you hack it, it's unreal.
thousands of games, right? Once you hack it,
Pretty much the whole library.
yeah,
Comes with
$80.
not a stiff. Yeah, I can tell you right now, as a massive Atari player, the joysticks. But I might like that on some games. It's not a stiff though.
It's not as stiff as originals.
No, but
Okay.
it's probably that doesn't mean it's bad. I have to play, but it's a CX40 style.
It looks
right.
nice.
We all know this joystick. This is very familiar.
Yep. Even had the rubber.
It's definitely very light action. Like you could tell, this would probably play pretty good. Now this one here, this is the player 2 button, the player 2 Atari stick, and then the cool thing is, T. McCloskey, this is the cheater's paradise.
Uh-oh.
You can actually be playing an Atari game that has a rewind button you can hit.
What?
It's like, oops, I missed that jump. You can just hit a button. It has a rewind, so it can do game save states. You can rewind, and look at this. All the controls are on the joystick, so like you can go in and out of the games and stuff.
Well, that's pretty cool.
They're wired, but it gives you some. There's some improvements, right, that you don't normally get, because Atari was made where you had to have the console by you to operate the controls.
Yep.
So this special joystick they came up with, it puts the controls right by you.
That's kind of nice. That's nice. That's nice.
Button feels good. Someone asked me how the button feels.
Is that rubber?
They literally have a build you can get that has the entire Atari library with box art, everything. So I'm gonna be doing a full review of this thing. And so you get 2 paddles, 2 joysticks, HDMI cable, right?
Nice.
Let's see if we got more goodies. There's the power brick.
Got the power brick there.
Included power brick.
So it comes with everything you need.
Everything you need, man. Your 130 Atari games. But anyway, pretty cool. You can take me off full screen, but I will be doing a review. I got all the stuff. I just need the time to do the mod. But huge thank you to Atgames. I can't wait to really put this thing through its paces. I'm a massive, lifelong Atari fan.
12 gold.
I literally have all the Atari stuff sitting here as well. So I'm going to give you some pretty honest feedback about what I think of it. But I think it's pretty neat. I can't wait to really dive deep into it and see what it can do. But it does have some features which are very unique. And you'll be seeing a review on my channel. I'm not in a rush because there's reviews out already. I want to take my time and make something special, right?
Yep.
Now, I can compare it to all the new hardware that's out. So it's going to be exciting. But this is my
looks good.
Next project. Yeah, it looks good. It's smaller than I thought, T. McCloskey. I knew it was going to be small, but it's pretty small. You saw it next to the cartridge?
No, I didn't think it was going to be that small either. Oops. And there it is there. Ask Atari's Flashback 12 gold console, $80. Shipping to continental use only. Shipping and handling, $20. Ships 7 to 10 days. Business days. So $79.99 plus $20 shipping.
Yeah. So that's good. Look for my review coming out in the not too
don't
distant future.
Yeah, don't buy it on Amazon. It's $113 up on Amazon.
Yeah, it's like $113 on Amazon, so it's a lot cheaper to get it from Atgames. So just order direct.
Yep. It only takes 7 to 10 business days.
It's not that long.
I do have affiliate link for that.
Okay, yeah.
In the description of this live stream is my affiliate link for the Atgames Flashback 12 gold.
Yeah. Yeah, I have one of those too. I like the 7800 plus. It's excellent. I like that. This is something different though. This is only made for the 2600. It's a pure 2600 machine, if you have a ton of real cartridges, that's definitely the way to go. Like if you have a ton of real Atari cards and you just want to play real Atari cards on a modern TV, I think the best solution is the 7800 Plus right now, in my opinion, for real cartridges.
Yeah, because you can do real cartridges and all that.
Yeah, and
Plus.
it has the wireless controllers, which are dope. They're really nice.
And you can play the 2600 and 7800 games on that, right?
Yeah, you can play both. The main thing is you can do it on both of them, but it has updated firmware already, so like the compatibility is better. But from what I've heard about this Atgames, it's an emulation beast. Like it literally, you can. I mean, it's. I'll let you know. I got to get into it, but it looks like you could put pretty much the whole library and play it. It looks pretty sweet. So.
Yep. Once you slide load every 2600 game, it's not a fair comparison.
Yeah, I mean, this is for someone who just want to play the games. You just want to play the games. And the great part is I have all the new controllers. I have the wireless Atari control. I'm going to try all the controllers with it. I'll put it through its paces, you know.
Richard Detto said, Brad, does the 7800 Plus or play multi-cards?
No, we'll not play multi-cards. No. Fortunately not.
Well, that's a bummer.
Well, it's because the way it works. I think it pulls the image, you know.
Yeah, because it doesn't really play from the cartridges.
It's not really playing from the cartridge. It's playing from images.
Yeah, that's why.
But
if it's playing from the carts, you would probably be able to. But
yeah,
it's just pulling the image, like you said, from the whatever cart you put in there.
I'll tell you what, that 7800 Plus is a slick package. It's got the Bentley Bears game, which is fun. It's a pretty nice package for if you like Atari and you're going to play real cartridges.
Bentley Bear, where'd that originally come from?
Bentley Bear from Crystal Castles. We did that last week on our Arcade Time Game of the Week. Remember?
That's right. Yep, I remember. That's why I said it. So where do you?
I know. I'm going to try the 7800 wireless controllers. I want to see if they work. They're supposed to work with everything that's 2600. I'll let you know if they work or not. I'm going to test it all out.
Be interesting. See if it does.
And I can compare the paddles to the re-released Atari paddles. And I have original. I have all the generations of Atari, all the way from the original stuff to like the re-released Atari stuff. So it's going to be fun. I can't wait to really jump into it.
Who's saying dope? Goofy Foot said, I'm unsubscribing if I hear one of you guys say it's dope again.
Okay.
Were you saying dope?
I must have. I'm sorry.
It's not a word I use, so I know it wasn't me. It's like I don't ever say that word. I said, it must be Pop Brad doing it. So, yeah, it'd be interesting to see if that wireless controllers work. Like you said, they're supposed to, right? Or they should.
Yeah, well, Atari says they work with anything that's Atari, so we'll see.
We'll see.
We will find out.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if it does.
We'll find out soon enough.
I did not think that thing was going to be that small. I was surprised. And it looks so big in a box until your hands came into the screen. You know, I was like, it looks pretty big. And then your hands came in. It's like, damn, thing's small.
I know. It's going to be fun. Carlos swears by. He said, "This is the stuff." He says, "You have to check this out." So I can't wait. I can't wait to check it out. Put it through its paces.
Cool thing is, it doesn't take up much room.
It does not take up much room. I mean, if you just want to have we established the word legit over dope. That's true. I should just say it's legit. But I don't know if it's legit because I haven't reviewed it yet. I have to get a chance to review it.
Heck,
Carlo says it's legit.
The joystick is, I think, almost as big as the console.
It is. It is almost as big.
You definitely can't put two joysticks on that console. I used to always store my original 2600 with the joysticks on top. Take up less room when it's stored, but I don't think you can do that on the little one. But it's cool, man. I mean, you got the wood grain on there. You got the gold buttons. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, the buttons actually work too. The switches all work, which is kind of neat.
Yeah, it is neat. I don't know, for $80, I don't think you really can go wrong.
Yeah, $80 is not that much for the cost of one modern game. You can, and if you can sideload all the Atari games on here, you pretty much can get the whole library.
I mean, that's crazy. But get them all on there on that little tiny thing.
A little tiny thing, I know.
Crazy.
It's insane.
Yep. Well, I should say it's $100 because 20 shipping, and you probably find these things on eBay and even Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But you can find people selling them. People buy this stuff and then they don't have time or whatever to play them.
Yeah, that's true.
All right.
Carlo,
Next
game
thing.
of the week time.
Carlo's game of the week. It's time.
It's time.
It's time for Carlo's Game of the Week!
It's the game of the week. What
of
is
the
the
week
game of the week?
is
Oh,
Juno
man, a
1st.
good one. Juno 1st. That's a classic, T. McCloskey.
Juno 1st by Konami.
I thought it was
Licensed-
Gottlieb. Oh, Gottlieb maybe made the cabinet, huh?
It was Konami made it and licensed to Gottlieb in the U.S.
Okay, awesome. Okay, I didn't know that. I like that game, though. It's great. That's good music.
Yep. Kind of reminds you of Defender a little bit.
Yeah, it's great.
Thanks for
It's
subscribing.
legit. It's
Mix.
legit, Goofy Foot.
There you go. It's legit. That is the marquee.
Jason says it's an underrated game. I do agree.
I agree with that.
Let's check out the video, T. McCloskey.
Where is it? I didn't put it in my usual spot. Oh, there it is. Check it out. Cara O's game of the week is Juno 1st by Konami. Juno 1st is an arcade video game. Look at that cabinet. Developed by Konami and released in 1983. It was licensed to Gottlieb in the United States. Juno 1st is a fixed shooter with a slightly tilted perspective, similar to Nintendo's Radar Scope from 1980. The game was ported to the Commodore 64, Atari 8-bit computers, MSX, IBM PC, and IBM PC Junior. Juno 1st presents a set of enemies per level, but they do not make a gallery formation like Galaga or Space Invaders. Instead, the player's ship can move forward and backwards, in addition to left and right. To hunt enemies in an orientation that is vertical, but has some horizontal tilt. This style of gameplay would be reused in the later Konami shooter Axlay. The player destroys waves of enemies to finish levels. Starting formations vary from stage to stage. Yeah, the Axlay. The player can pick up a humanoid, on which the screen will have a red tint. While this happens, every enemy the player shoots will earn the player 200 more points than the previous enemy destroyed. The original score for shooting an enemy while in humanoid mode depends on the stage. Waves of enemies are trying to destroy your fighter craft. Waves increase in difficulty with every third or fourth wave being a formation wave where the aliens appear and attack in a particular pattern. Aliens mutate into more dangerous forms the longer they survive, so they should be killed as quickly as possible. The radar at the top of the screen shows what kinds of aliens are approaching and where they will appear. The aliens usually release white bombs. These cannot be shot down, only avoided. They also release homing bombs, which are more dangerous but can be destroyed. Shooting the asteroid and capturing the mystery inside will stop the aliens from firing another. Shooting the asteroid and capturing the mystery inside will stop the aliens from firing altogether for about 10 seconds. Give you bonus points for each alien you kill. You have 99 seconds to complete each wave. The quicker you complete the wave, the higher your bonus. An extra ship is awarded every 100,000 points. Using the warp button lets you escape from sticky situations. You have 3 warps. Thanks, Ray.
each wave,
Thanks.
But warps do not accumulate from wave to wave.
Accumulate.
Make sure you use them before the wave ends. Personal impressions and technical impressions each account for half of the total score.
within the personal impression category, likes carries a little more weight than other factors.
Hard level, hard level. Wave 6.
Some cheats, tricks, bugs, and Easter eggs. To jumpstart your score, avoid shooting anything until the asteroid appears, usually about 15 to 20 seconds into each wave. Since aliens get more hostile over time, this only works well for the first few non-formation waves. The game has only 16 distinct waves. Once you pass the 16th wave, they will repeat, starting over with wave 1. The aliens, however, remain very hostile. Scores start over at 0 once you pass 1 million points.
1 million points?
Look at that. How beautiful that is.
Who's going to get 1 million points?
You getting 1 million points, T. McCloskey?
Hey, there it is.
Fun little
There it is, T. McCloskey.
hobbyist port.
Look at that. Looks great.
Ain't that marquee awesome?
Man, that looks phenomenal.
Here is Geno First by Konami. The license
I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna play that this weekend for sure.
Oh, it's a blast.
I'm gonna fire it up. Yeah.
It's known for
This is a good one.
Let me know what you think of this Geno First. Hopefully, you can go out there and find it and play it. Many ways you can play it. You can play it on MAME. You can play it on the ALU from Atgames.
Play it on the ALU all day long.
Many, many ways to play this.
Play it like a champ. No
Play
emulation
like a champ.
issues. Look at that.
I think you'll enjoy it. I think it's a lot of fun. Had a blast playing this week. So yeah, go out there and play some Geno First.
Play some Geno First, Papa Brad.
I'm gonna play it this weekend. It's in my things to do now.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
I had a blast with it.
Yeah. I forgot this game. This game almost has like those Defender sounds, right?
Yep.
Yeah, this is a good one.
Kind of sound like a little bit like Robotron
Centipede,
too.
a little bit like Robotron. Yeah, it's definitely got that 80s
Yep.
classic arcade sounds, you know.
Oh, it sounds so much better in person too.
Shades of Centipede for sure.
There's the cabinet. Nice looking cabinet. Actually, it kind of has the
that's the kind where they painted on like stencils.
Yeah.
That's cool. Like Space Invaders does that. It's like a set of stencils you have to use to do the artwork.
It's pretty cool. Like Joust. Joust was that? No, not Joust. Who else am I thinking about?
A bunch of them were that way. Burger Time's that way. Just you use stencils to make the artwork.
Yeah,
I don't think this is not a native game on the ALU.
No, it's not. I checked.
It's not native, but it's definitely playable. T. McCloskey.
Yeah, it's like Berserk. Stern, right? Was it Stern did Berserk?
Yeah, Berserk. Mm-hmm.
Stern's cabinets all were stenciled like this.
Yeah, it does have the Defender colors. You're right, Rich Odell.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like Berserk and all that. Yep.
Yeah, so check this out on your favorite multicade.
Geno First, yep. Konami licensed Gottlieb, and I don't know if Gottlieb wanted like this artwork because Stern did it on their cabinets. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of interesting that they use like almost looks like a stencil.
Yeah,
fun game, man.
It is. It's fun.
It's a blast. Have you seen this like way backs or anything?
I know Galloping Ghost has a Juno First. Yeah. I've not seen it in the wild. I've played the heck out of it in MAME though, and I can play it on my ALU now. It's in Coin Ops, and it's also you can play a UC. That's the other thing on these new these Sam's Edition ALUs. You can still play any game without. You don't have to buy anything except for a flash drive and know where to find the files, right?
Yep.
I mean, there's a myth. You don't need to buy any extras. You don't have to buy anything to bring your own game.
No. Yeah, look at that back there behind you.
Look how good it looks with the marquee and the bezel and the artwork.
I know.
I mean, it's just
looks great.
So immersive. You know, this arcade, I think for the money is just a beast. It's really nice for the money. I like the black control panel too.
Oh yeah, I like the all black.
I'm super
look.
happy with it, man. I'm still going through
I'm
all my
super happy.
games, and I'm getting all the ones that work. You know, all the ones that I like the way they work, and I'm collecting them. You know, I'm cultivating my game library.
There you go.
Cultivating.
June 1st will be in there. If it's not already.
June 1st will be in. It's already in there, T. McCluskey.
I wondered. Did you just put it in there, or was it in there?
No, it's been in there. It's been in there. T. McCluskey, I'm only up to the letter S. Since I got it, I've been doing this. Going through all my, porting things to it. I'm only to the letter S, so I'm not even through the alphabet yet.
No. Yeah, I have not ordered that right.
Pretty amazing machine, amazing tech.
Oh, it's great. I love it.
The bit LCD is a game changer. You can see why even, Atgames knows that. I think the next generation should have if it's a multi-K, the bit LCD is a game changer. Because every time you switch games, it changes the way it looks.
Yep. Yeah, with the bezel, the built-in bezels in the game, and then the marquee. I mean, it's awesome. Or the bit LCD marquee, I should say.
Yeah.
All changing with the game.
Atgames screen technology is really good too. They got a perfect black.
Yeah.
Like for playing these classic arcades, these 80s golden age arcades. I mean, I challenge you to find a screen that looks better than the ALU for playing classic arcade games. It's really dialed in for it.
Yeah, I'm so glad they made the bezel all black.
Yeah.
On this one, because you had the bezel built into the games.
Unlike this game with all the black, you can see it has no washout. Look at the game being played. It has zero washout at all. There's no gray. It's like it's either black or it's the colors of the game. Yeah,
I'm so glad they took the bezel off. That Tron
I'm
bezel.
super happy with the quality of this ALU HDCE. I can't wait. I really just wanted to see, to have some kind of picture of where they could go next, But I think this is a good combination. A really nice big screen with perfect black with the LCD marquee.
Yep. I'd love to see Atgames come out with a 32-inch multicade with a vertical. That'd be pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm. Well, we don't know. They still have not officially. They've not officially, green lighted all the way any of the arcades that we know of. So we'll have to wait and see what they do. There's a lot of competition from a higher end multicade, though.
Yep. So the monitor is a IPS 23.8 inch, same screen as the back glass for 4KP. Yep.
Yeah, it's a beautiful screen.
Yep. Yeah, it is. I'm so glad they used it for the back glass on the 4K pinball. Yep. Doc Mario, I'm waiting for the AOP to have LCD screens on each cabinet side. That switches cab art. Yeah, that would be cool.
That would be cool. Maybe one day.
Yeah. When technology gets a little cheaper.
You know what amazes me?
Cool though.
Like they offer the joystick, right, where you can put on the pinball. Like it'd be cool if Atgames would offer some packs with some like vertical shooters.
I know.
There's got to be. That would be a huge thing for them to get, right?
They should come out with packs for the trackball. Come out, with the joystick and key. The buttons. If they come up with packs like that, even if they did bowling and mini golf or whatever, to use that trackball and joystick for the controller, get more people interested. Zen would incorporate it in their pinball machines, like Bonsai, their new pinball pack from Williams, the Bonsai back glass. Yeah. Is part of the game. Are they going to make it like that when it comes out to the 4K?
It'll be interesting to see how they port that.
They need to, because that's half the game, right? Not half, but it's part of the game. You got to have
it's part of the game.
So they need to have that back glass working for Bonsai before it comes out, and it comes out in August. So I'm hoping they use that back glass as part of the game, like it's supposed to. It'd be kind of a letdown if they don't, right?
Yeah.
You got it. Use it. You got the control deck there for the 4K. Use it, man. Come up with some packs, like you said. Come up with some packs for the joystick and buttons, and come up with some packs with the trackball. games. I mean, come on. It's
Yeah.
money missed. That's more money.
It is money missed. I mean, like Evercade knows. I mean, look, they bought all the Toplin games and they put them all out on cartridges, and people love them. I mean, people are loving these Toplin cartridges. You know, Truxton 2, Dog Yoon, you know, the classic shmups. You know, I mean, they could totally do that. They can make a pack with just shmups, and then if they would just take a little time to have it like display on the pinball, and then maybe even do something with the back glass. How cool would that be?
That'd be so cool.
You know, it'd be a unique experience that would be unique to them. You know, I mean, but you know,
We'll
you never know. There's a lot of stuff Atgames can do. You know, it's be interesting. You know, right now, one thing we do know is that they have a solid list of titles coming out for 2025 for the pinball.
Oh yeah,
the pinball is going to be a huge focus, right? But
right,
you know, it doesn't mean they can't do other stuff as well, right?
Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of things you can do with the 4K pinball, especially if you incorporate the arcade control deck. Possibilities are endless. You can do with it. You can do more things with the pinball machine than pinball, right? There's other things you can do with it.
Yeah, there's other things you can do with it.
You know, play some arcade games, play some trackball games, sell some packs. Be awesome.
Yeah. I mean, you would think they could maybe do one just to see if it does well. You know, pick something that you know is easy to license with good games that are vertical games. You know, and just see how it does. I mean, I'd be curious to see if it sells well.
Put Centipede in there. You know, just a lot of games you could put in there. Put some bowling in there, Centipede, some mini golf.
Yeah, tomato grass. I'm still in. Just tell me what I need to do.
Yep, you're in there.
Yeah.
All right. We ready for some Arcade Wars?
Yeah, let's do Arcade Wars.
Get this over. Let's do some Arcade Wars.
I'm in. Tomato grass. I'm 100% in. I want to play.
Welcome to Arcade Wars.
She blowing up good. She blowing up. All right. Real good. yeah. I like that part a lot.
Okay, it's time for Arcade Wars.
Arcade Wars.
I'm still using that same top 10.
The winner was Frogger.
It wasn't Frogger.
What won last time?
I'll show you.
Did we blow up Frogger? Oh, it was Dig Dug. Yeah. That's right. Frogger got blown up. It was Frogger didn't make it. It was Dig Dug. Dig Dug. Frogger got gone.
Dig Dug is the winner from last week.
We blew up Frogger. Oh man, so it's Dig Dug.
Frogger lost to Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong took out Frogger. That's right. Yeah, Dig Dug. This is gonna be a tough one. This is a good looking cabinet. We have to see if what game can give this game a fight. Smash that. Use that rock.
There is the winner from last week.
Yeah, man, that's a good looking game. The side art.
Yep. Not good as Mr. Do, but it's okay.
It's funny, we were talking about Glen's Arcade. Remember when I said it kind of has the big head? This game has the big head too. Look at the top of it. Doesn't look a little top heavy. Go to that side view again.
Where's that damn thing?
There it is.
There it is.
Yeah, it's got a pretty big side.
Yeah, not as big as Glen's.
Not as big as Glen's, but he's gonna reshape it a little bit.
Yeah, it's so funny when you saw it. He's like, "Oh, that thing's a little big."
Yeah, tomato grass. I'm in. I can stream any pinball game. You just tell me what I need to play, and I'll also stream it live if I have to.
It'd be cool if you guys stream that stuff live.
Yeah, I think it would be great to play live, player against player. But
I know.
I mean, I'm set up to do it. I can do it.
Chaotix is set up too.
Yeah. Just make the brackets, and it's gonna be randomized. I hope so. We don't know. Hopefully I don't draw tomato grass because I'm history. Team McCloskey.
Be one and done.
It'll be a one and done. It'll be a short tournament if I get him or Mad Ben hand. This is the Sharks. These are the champions of Atgames Pinball. So it's just going to be an honor to be able to play with whoever I get to play against. So, but we're going to have some really good players. It's going to be spectacular. So I can't wait.
Okay, the runner-up, or not runner-up, but the challenger of this week. I'm using that same top 10 80s cabinets. This one here, we're probably like, what? Why are you using this? The only reason I'm using it is because it was in that top 10. So the challenger is Double Dragon from Technos, 1987.
Double Dragon, wow.
It was like number 7 on the list. The one I'm using.
Number 7. We're going by the top arcade games of all time list.
At least one of them.
Yeah. One of the...
It varies, but...
Man, I don't know. I love the game Double Dragon. Even with all of its slowdown, if you play the real arcade game, it has some slowdown.
Here we go. Iconic music.
The music's great, yeah. Definitely. I mean, look at that mullet. It's glorious. It's glorious, Team McCloskey.
It's glorious. It did have a good, cool marquee, though, and the bezel. Side art wasn't the greatest, but...
Side art was just tighto.
Yeah, but in the arcades, you could never see the side art anyways. So it was more important to have the front and bezel look good, right? So the marquee is, looks pretty cool. The bezel, pretty awesome looking. Even the control deck looks pretty good.
Yeah, it looks good from the front. Just the side profile is not as good as Dig Dug, I don't think, in my opinion. But we'll see what the chat thinks. The chat decides which game gets blown up. Yeah. We don't decide. The chat decides.
But see, this is 1987, so these things were really made from really made for our arcades at the time. So they didn't worry about the late 80s. They didn't really worry about the side art.
They didn't worry because they were all jammed right next to each other for the most part.
Like the beginning of the 80s, they cared about the artwork.
Yeah. As much as I love Double Dragon, I'm thinking this might be a clean sweep for Dig Dug. Did you put the poll up?
Yeah.
Let's get some voting happening.
I feel like the overall, though, like the bezel and marquee, though, it looks pretty cool.
Hear that clacking. The poll's going up.
Going. Sorry, again, I need to get a new keyboard. I'm tired of the mechanical. Okay, pulls up.
Rich Odell says this is a no-brainer. This is a no-brainer on this one.
I know, Double Dragon all the way, right?
Double Dragon for the clean sweep. Sweep the leg, Team McCloskey. Trying to get the chat up. I don't know if it'll let me vote.
Oh, come on, you dang thing.
Okay. It's not looking good, Team McCloskey. Double Dragon's got 12%. Oh, wait, Double Dragon just went up 22%. Dig Dug, 78. I'm watching the numbers. Please vote. Poll is up in the chat. Which arcade cab looks better? The loser's going to get blown up. The winner gets to stay and survive another week.
And you can
Dragon versus Dig Dug.
And if you like the game too, you can always vote for the gameplay as well.
Yeah, you could vote for the game if you love Double Dragon more than you like Dig Dug. Which game deserves to stay out of these two? Double Dragon versus Dig Dug.
And then once we go through the top 10 of this, then we'll go back and say, okay, who are the winners, and have them go up against each other.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Team McCloskey.
Like right now, Donkey Kong be in that battle.
Donkey Kong lasted a long time.
Yep.
It took a long time. It took out
Till
quite a
Dig
few. Till Dig Dug. Dig Dug was the one that beat it, surprisingly.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised.
I was kind of surprised. I thought Donkey Kong would have just made it to the end, but it did not.
Made it through Pac-Man, made it through Galaga, made it through
Pac-Man, Galaga, Frogger. Yeah, it
There
took
was
out
just
quite
some
a
kinda cool
took out a lot
cabinet.
of classics. Took out a lot of good classic arcade games, but people love that Donkey Kong design. You know,
I do too. I love that Donkey Kong design.
I almost
always
like
have.
you know with the Glen too. I almost wish it just came as the Donkey Kong design. But
Me
I know
too.
that's going to be an upgrade kit. It's going to be an upgrade kit.
Just like on his little mini one, right?
Yeah,
it's the same thing.
So you're talking about an upgrade kit, and you need to get artwork.
Yeah, the artwork's going to be the expensive part.
It's gonna be. I'm thinking. I haven't priced it out yet. I'm thinking $300 at least.
At least, like I said, if you
maybe more, I don't know.
If you did the 4K pinball artwork, it was over $200.
I mean, if I'm gonna do all that, if I'm doing all that effort, I want it to look great. You know, I mean, I want it to be like you just like wow, bam. You know, I want it to look great if I'm gonna invest that kind of money.
Yeah, and when you do those, you really have to set it on its side too to do that artwork.
Yeah,
might be better to do the artwork before you put it together, but it is in two pieces though. The side art.
Yeah, it is two pieces. Okay, T. McCloskey, it's not happening. So let's call it. Let's call it, because I don't see them. I don't see a recovery happening here.
You'll see recovery happening.
We got 21% Double Dragon, 79% Dig Dug.
Oh, now it's 73-27.
You just voted, dude.
No, I didn't vote. I was just checking it out.
Okay. Well,
I can't vote. You won't let me vote.
It's not gonna. There's no way. There's no way it's gonna change.
Yeah, there's one thing I can't vote on my own poll.
Yeah, you can't vote on your own poll. That is true. That's correct.
Yeah, I just tried. Okay, we can end it. 15 votes, 73-27.
It's time, T. McCluskey. Make sure you blow up the right one, too. Make sure we blow up the right one. Remember the first time we did it, we blew up the wrong cabinet.
I was rusty, man. I was rusty.
We were rusty. You wanted that one to win. And then we blew up the wrong one.
What? Yeah, I played. Yeah, Dig Dug got blown up.
To be clear,
Donkey
which
Kong.
one did we blow up accidentally? Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong.
Blew up Donkey Kong. I was like, T. McCluskey, we're not blowing up Donkey Kong yet.
Poor Double Dragon.
Poor Double Dragon. Time to put it out the pasture, T. McCluskey.
Time to put it out. I figured that was going to happen, but I figured I'm going down that list. Might as well continue.
Boom!
Boom, sucker!
Wow!
Woo! Woo! She blowing up good. She blowing up. All right. Real good. yeah, I like that part a lot.
Yes. Double Dragons, get gone.
Awesome. Get gone, Double Dragon. Nice knowing you.
Nice knowing you. You ain't making it to the finals.
Be sure to check out Arcade Talk's Juno first video on his channel. And what else you got going on, T. McCluskey?
I got nothing else going on right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
be sure to tune into my Atari Flashback review when I finally get it done.
I did get this free for review. So we'll be
look at
doing
that
this
pinball
here.
machine, little mini pinball machine.
Same one
Electronic arcade pinball.
Same one as the Pac-Man. This is like the non-Pac-Man one. So
that looks cool. Does that one have the thing where the ball goes underneath the playfield?
No, just a Pac-Man deluxe one.
This is kind of like that one. Okay.
This is a smaller version, like the
okay, still pretty cool.
But I got this free for review, so we'll be doing this.
Okay, that'll be cool to check out.
Coming, so that's really the only thing I got really coming until.
T. McCloskey, we got to do the tournaments.
Oh shit, we got to do tournaments.
Yeah, man. This has been a 3-hour tour. We're at 2 hours and 29 minutes.
Let's do the
tournament results.
We do the tournaments real quick. Don't forget, guys, our new tournament's going on this week. Play a little trailer for you. Where is it? Whitewater.
Yeah, Whitewater this week. We got to announce the winners of last week's.
Yeah, we'll get that.
Papa Brad's Gaming, part of Arcade Talk Show, presents Zen Studios Pinball Tournament. This week's table is Whitewater.
Is that your voice?
Yeah.
You did a good. That was pretty awesome voiceover there.
Whitewater.
That was pretty good.
Oh, there it is. There is the code, guys. LCT9 is the code to get in. Search.
LCT9. This one is coming to the Atgames 4K.
July 2nd.
July. So this will be one we'll see on our pinball machines.
July 2nd.
So this is a good chance to check it out, get a sneak peek at it, and play it. See what the table's all about.
LCT9.
Radio Lattori says he needs to see the tournament results before all of California burns down. I hope not.
No.
Hope not. We got some chit-chat going on about the Wonderland amusement pinball machine. I have zero interest in it. How about you, T. McCluskey?
Right now, I do not.
I just don't see where it could be that good. But if it's good, I mean, we'll cover it. But I don't know.
Think it'd be better than Turner's pinball? I forget the name of that.
It better be for the amount more it's going to be, right? It's going to be more expensive, a lot more expensive.
Oh, remember the Turner pinball was at the
oh no, the Turner pinball. Oh yeah.
I can't think of the name of it anymore.
Those were the ones that had the plexiglass top instead of the real glass.
Yep.
Yep. I
can't think of the name.
That actually.
You know, they did find it still out. They actually sold out.
They sold out? It was a Ninja something, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's something Ninja, yeah. But yeah, they made some improvements, which I think, I don't know, I'm not sure if they went to real glass or not, but they did make some improvements.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
It's tough to break into the boutique pinball like that, you know, and be that small, right?
Yep.
I mean, Spooky did it though. It can be done. It can be done.
Yeah.
Spooky made their little niche, but it's probably pretty tough.
If you get that first one sold where you can get a real IP, I mean, then you got something. But you got to sell that. And they said, they sold out on their Ninja one, so we'll see.
Was it Ninja Eclipse?
Yes, that's it. Yep.
Is that the name of it? Ninja Eclipse?
I think their goal was to get 5,000 units, or was it 2,000? I don't remember. It was probably 2,000.
Remember? Yeah.
It was 1,000. But I know they did sell out after they did their improvements. Okay, we had 54 people in last week's tournament. This was Star Wars.
Wow, 54 people. Oh, when we're talking about tournaments, Atgames, they need to raise the tournament to 100 for Zen. We didn't even mention that, Team McCluskey. We were talking about that before the show.
Oh,
yeah. The Flipper Friends, the Zen tournaments. Okay.
We'll do that when we do their.
Okay, we need to talk about that too. That's a huge issue.
Yeah. Okay, so for Empire Strikes Back last week, we had 54 players. So thanks everybody for playing in our tournament. Yeah. We already have a good turnout because it's Star Wars, and we did. And it's a classic.
Have a good turnout. It is classic Star Wars, yeah.
So 54th is so that Belkowski, 2.4 million. 53 is for After Ever.
Oh, Team McCloskey, Carlo said they only made 100 of those Ninja Eclipse tables.
Well, it's easy to sell at 100.
At least they sold out of 100, though.
Yeah, especially almost 10,000 a piece.
These pinball tables aren't cheap, you know. You got to keep in mind. Even the Atgames is not cheap. I mean, the most popular ones are $1,500 to $2,000. So, it's not that cheap, right? I mean,
yeah, because I think they're selling theirs for like 7,000.
Yeah, yeah.
Which we thought was way too expensive
for what they initially showed. Maybe they got better. You know, we didn't.
I know they
track it past the initial announcements.
I know they did make some improvements.
Well, that's good.
That's $700,000.
If they sold out of them, then they can move on to their next game.
That'd be like 700,000 If it's a,
Yeah.
I think it was right around $7,000. So that would be 700,000. That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
All right, Nath Holgar, whatever, is 3 million. 52nd, 51st is IPO. 50th is, I'm whacking these names. I know I am. Well, Koss, 4 million. Ninja Sheep, 49th.
Ninja
Waki,
Sheep.
J1, 48th. Laza, 47th. Colonel Ripper, 46th. T-Punk, 45th. He's in there a lot.
T-Punk, yeah.
Regisaurus, I guess he's the dinosaur. Regisaurus, 44th.
Regisaurus.
Snowbat, 43rd. JSN BRMN, 1215, 42nd. Frank Tanker, 41st. Dennis, 40th. Stalin, oh wow, I thought he was dead, but he's not. He's 39th.
No, it's not dead, apparently. Apparently not.
D. Joe Land, 38th. Hey, Sack Pin Player.
Sack Pin Player, 37. Woo woo.
7 million. All right. 36, J. Carter.
Dave LB, 35th.
Woo-woo.
Dave LB. Arcade Talk YouTube, 34th.
There I am.
Good
Woo.
score, T. McCluskey.
Bad score, 34th.
Force was with you.
I did raise up. I was 38th. I did raise 4 places up. That's a tough table, man. Especially if you
We got Barnes Arcade just came in the chat. Welcome to the stream, Barnes Arcade.
What's up, Barnes?
I love his content. He's got a great channel.
Bex Flash, 33rd. Trustee, 32. Nick Rude, 666, 31st.
Jules,
30th. Dan's a foot. Danny Johnson, right? 11 million.
Danny Johnson, 11 million.
29.
Top 30,
Hey.
top 30. Papa Brad.
Look at you,
Playing
28.
OTG. Playing OTG.
11.8. All right. Top 20, 30th. Then look who, oh man, look you just
Look at that,
missed.
man. Look how close
Dan-
we were. Pretty close.
Dan
Me
Z.
and Dan Z were pretty close.
Just 2 million.
He took me out though. Took me out.
27th. Like his
Good job, Dan Z.
like his background.
I do. It's pretty cool.
There he is, Disturbed 76, which is
Serb 76. I wish it was a rock star.
26.
Thanks for playing. Thanks
Great
for
score,
playing.
man. Great score, 26. Benson, 80 Gur, 25th, 15 million. Call, 24th, 15th, or 15 million. I don't think that's not YO, right? WWOCZ, 23rd, 17 million. Meadow So-So.
Metal
22nd,
So-So. There he is.
17
22nd.
million.
Paulie, 65.
21st. Hey, look at Carl O. Top
Holy
20.
Carl O coming in hot with a top 20 finish. Top 20 finish in the Arcade Talk tournament of Empire Strikes Back. Good job, Carl O.
Great
Top
score,
20.
man. Top
Great
20.
score. Yeah, top 20.
17.9. Almost hit 18 million. Off YD, 19th, 18 million. There he is. Pops.
There's
18th.
Pops. Pops is playing. 18th
18th.
place.
19.6 million. STN 19811, 17th with 20 million.
Hey, there's Ojib.
16th. Nice.
Nice.
Great
Nice.
score. Top 16.
Good
22
score.
million.
Good score.
Man.
Georgia Peach coming in strong. Top 15.
23 million.
We're getting into the Sharks are swimming now.
Yep. I'm just a little minnow.
Big Bad Wolf 666 Saw 14th.
24 million. 13th. Pascal Roma 57, 25 million at 13th. Looper 001, 12th, 28 million. There he is, Pop Brad.
Vader 640 11th.
Wow. He's normally in the top 5.
He's normally in the top 5. Vader is in the top 20 though.
Yep,
Almost
11.
top 10. Top 10. Just missed the
Just
top
missed.
10. Somebody bumped him out. Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice.
Oh no, he said it 3 times, Papa Brad. What are you doing?
Oh no.
Oh no, who's that
What have I
behind you?
unleashed? What have
Don't
I
look.
unleashed?
Don't look behind you.
Iron
So-
sharpens iron. Mikey Yuna's here. Good to see Mikey Yuna always. Beetlejuice. We got.
Don't look behind you. There's somebody standing behind you.
Oh, I can't even turn. I can't even look behind me now. You're freaking me out. Purdue.
9th of 31 million. Hug Polo. 8th.
Hug
31
Polo.
million.
Good score.
Number
Evil
7.
Genius Entertainment coming in hot. Look at that score.
Number 7. 33
Top 10 finish for Evil Genius.
It is a tough table. Gina said it's a tough table. It is.
Evil Genius should play in the Streamers tournament we're doing with Tomato Grass. He would
Yeah,
probably raise some hell in there. He's a good pinball player. He can play.
Frankie, 6, 37 million. I see
Top
that.
5. Top 5.
Here we go. Top 5.
Top
Who's number
5.
I see that one.
Oh man, I don't even
Aqualith.
Aqualith?
Aqualith, yeah. Aqualith.
I don't know. I don't
39
know.
million. Number 5.
Sacro.
Number 4,
Gotta
40
see
million.
that one. Top 4 finish for Sacro. Sacro's bringing in the heat.
Broke 40 million.
Good score.
Wow. Great score, I think.
Yeah.
Up there he is.
Number 3, the real creamer.
43 million.
Awesome. Good score.
Look at number 2.
Look at Gregory coming in with the aces. Look at that. Gregory.
Yeah.
The
65
founder of
million.
Calling All Ballers. Calling All Ballers founder. Gregory.
22 million above number 3. Damn.
Yeah, but Calling All Ballers is playing games too. Always go over there and check. We're always playing something on that Calling All Ballers.
Okay, number 1, Pop Brad.
Number 1 player.
Number 1, Quick Strike. Wow, look at that score.
395. Wow, almost double. 110 million.
Wow. What a score, man. What a score. Wow.
What a score. Evil Genius coming in with overall those Zen Star Wars tables are among their best originals. I do enjoy the Star Wars tables.
Oh, yeah. You're up there. Yep, I do too.
Yeah,
That was a
Ojib,
great one.
we just said Ojib's name. Ojib, we saw Ojib in the tournament. Good
Yep.
score, Ojib.
Yeah, you were.
He did good. He was like in the top
16th.
16th. That's good.
Yep, coming
That's good.
16th, right underneath Georgia Peach. 22 million. Good
That
score.
is good. A good score.
Yeah. I mean, they're fun tables. I mean, this is a fun table, but it's a hard table.
It is a hard table. It is hard table.
It's definitely not an easy one. Not like Wild Wild West there, Rampage. That's an easy one on Steam.
Yeah.
This is not an easy one. A lot of drains
The
in this
real
one.
Creamer says great scores. All this was a tough table for sure. Yep.
Yeah. It was a tough one. I got frustrated a couple times. Like, dang, the ball keeps just
And
draining.
because it's an earlier Zen table, I think they did improve the gameplay. Like not as many. There's a lot of time shots on that table.
Yeah, there is.
That's the time shots are harder.
Like the
You get that
Stormtrooper.
small window. You get that small window. You have to complete the mode by.
Yeah, like the Stormtrooper one, where you have to hit the spinners.
Yeah.
It's like the ball goes onto the wrong side flipper every time almost. You're like trying to get over on the other flipper to get the spinner to kill the Stormtrooper.
I know.
Man. It's
Team
like
Kowski, we got to get good. We got to get good. We got to keep practicing.
yeah, it's just like, man, the ball keeps going onto the wrong flipper. It's like, stop
There's
it.
definitely a trick to it because you can see the look at the top scores, how high they were. It could definitely be learned. I mean, someone scored 110 million. They definitely had it down.
Oh yeah, it's probably a table they played for a long time.
Yeah, Amused Gregory did really good. Second place finish.
No, Real Creamer did, Sacro. I mean, all those guys. Everybody, even there's some great scores in there. JV. Mine's not a great score, 7 million, but a lot of good scores, man. Kudos to you guys, because man, that's not an easy table.
And we got Whitewater this week.
Yep, we got Whitewater. All right, we got 12 people in there already.
Oh, we already got 12 people already. We just put this table up. That's good.
Yeah, so here it is. 12 people.
Look at that.
Meadow Soso's 12th. Dan Z is 11th.
DNZ,
Mossberg 10th.
Carlo,
9th.
Dave LD,
Dave B, there he is, 20.
Papa Brad, 7th.
7th. Hey, look at who's up on top of
Arcade
everybody
Talk.
right now.
Look at that. You got me, T. McCloskey.
Not for long. Gregory's in there already.
5th.
Mingo.
Zamingo,
Cobra.
Cabretti.
Vader already. Whoa, look at Vader, 136 million.
Vader's not messing around. Vader definitely knows how to play Whitewater. Look at these two, Kadash and Vader. They definitely know this table.
Give us the tips, man. Give us the tips. Don't say this.
They definitely have got this one down. Look at those scores.
I know.
Sweet. Well,
I'm in my normal range right now, just above 50%.
Yeah.
I'm always.
I look forward to playing and getting better at this table. It is a challenging table. There's a big gap in between the flippers. It's a harder table, I think.
You know, I'm tired of Pop Rabbit on this table already. I'm tired of freaking Bigfoot laughing at me all the time. He laughs at me
every time you drain the ball.
Does he quit laughing at me, man?
Taunts you.
I know he's sitting there laughing. It's like, dang, look at Bigfoot laughing at me.
We need to pick a favorite next time. We'll throw some favorites up there.
What's that?
What table would you? Let's ask the chat. What table would you like to see us play next? We need to pick a favorite table, like one of the classics.
It could be on FX or FX3. We could do FX3. We haven't did an FX3 one in a while.
Yeah, we should do FX though. We get more people.
Yep.
And they have a lot of the same tables, unless we're playing something that's only on FX3.
Yeah, you're right.
You know,
but FX3 plays a little differently.
Yeah, it does. It's more arcadey.
Ball slower.
Yeah.
I know that Wild West on Steam, it's a Pinball FX, but I bet it was originally Pinball FX3 because it plays.
Ray Tori says Space Station he'd like to see on the list for the next games we pick.
And that was in one of my votes. Was that this week's vote? I had that in there.
Yeah, I would like to see Space Station's a good one. We haven't done Bride of Pinbot yet either.
I thought we did.
A fun table. Did we do Bride of Pin? We haven't done Pinbot. I don't think so. Did we?
I don't remember.
I don't think we have.
Yeah, there's Space Station. I just did it for this week. Only 11%. Space Station.
Space Station. Okay.
Even I thought Whirlwind would win.
Yeah.
I thought Whirlwind that was. But
we played Whirlwind once before, though. I think.
No, I looked up. We did not. I thought the same thing. Nope, I looked it up. I thought we did too. We had it in a vote, but it lost.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I did look it up because I thought the same thing. I'm like, didn't we play that? And I looked. I'm like, no, we did not play that one. So, but yeah, Space Station. Anybody else thoughts on another table? Oh, do Atgames tournaments. Collapse that one. This ends tonight. 3 and 2 hours.
Team Kowalski, you still got time to put in some scores.
Got 2 hours.
You have to get them in right after the broadcast.
Okay, here we go. Can you see that?
The real creamer, number 1 in pinball champs. Still. I'm sorry, he's not number 1. He's definitely not. The real creamer is definitely not number 1 in pinball champ right now. Mad Ben Hand always putting in a killer score. Number 1 in Fishtails, number 2 on Pinball Champ. Tomato Grass right up there. Those two always the top 2 usually.
Yeah, look at Real Creamer's number 4 on Fishtails. Nice.
Top 10. Good job.
Pinball Champ, top 4 in Fishtails. Nice. Ray Delatorre is number 5 on Pinball Champ.
Awesome. Top 5.
Man, number 9. Okay.
There's Wyo.
Wyo's number 10 on Pinball. House of Hounds is number 9 on Fishtails.
Uh-huh.
There's Papa Brad number 11 on
I know it was top 10. I got bumped out. I was like, darn it. Almost had a top 10.
Almost.
You got to keep playing, you know. I got up there though. I was in the top 10 for a while.
I was number 2 when I put my score in, and that was like on Saturday.
I know, yeah.
I mean, all the way down to 15th.
Yeah.
Still in the top 15 though. Woo!
Yeah. Well, it's good. We got a great community of players. Got
I
some
know,
great
I'm-
players.
I'm happy to be 15th on Pinball Champ. I mean, getting the top 15 with all the people that play these, man, these great players.
Yeah.
I'm
I
proud
mean,
to be
just-
15th.
I mean, I'm happy to be in the. Anytime I'm in the top 20, I feel pretty good. But
I
top
know,
10,
right?
top 10 is an event for me because I don't usually get up that high. But
Me
I just got bumped out of my 2 top 10s and did to 11th. But
Yep, number 11 on Fishtails, number 11 on Pinball Champ.
yeah,
Made 15th.
I love the fishtails. I've been watching the strategy videos from the different players that are putting them up, and that helped a lot. So I finally got a decent score for me.
Ray Del Torre's number 14 on Fishtails.
Yeah, excellent job, Ray.
High scores on tap is number 20 on Pinball Champ. Way to go, high scores on tap. Chaotic BBR is 25th on Pinball Champ.
So I be chaotic.
Look at Thor KC.
Or
Pinball
KC
champ.
coming in hot.
27th. Nice, Thor KC. Nice.
Good job.
He's 27th on Pinball Champ. Chaotic.
Got
is 30
Dr. Torque. He was in here earlier. 30th.
Oh, yeah, 30th on Pinball Champ. Chaotic's 31st on Fishtails. I did not get a chance to play Fishtails.
Hey, I might have a chance against Chaotic. I beat him on both these tables on the tournament coming up, the streamers tournament.
Oh,
But
yeah.
you never know. It depends on what table you get too, right? I mean,
Right,
He's,
yep.
he's really good at Monster Bash, man. If you certain tables, certain players are better at, you know.
Yep.
Depends luck of the draw, right?
David LB's 39th on Pinball Champ. Carl O's 40th on Pinball Champ. YO is 39th on Fishtails. Man, seen a lot of people in here, we know.
I know, it's awesome. Thanks for watching. A lot of familiar names.
Thanks for playing in the tournaments. Okay, so we got top
Is that
50.
Gru the Wanderer? That was a comic book. It was called Gru the Wanderer. That's pretty
Really?
cool. Someone named their name Gru the Wanderer.
Number 48 on Fishtails. Okay, then we just got one more table. Sea of Thieves. I didn't get a chance to play this one either.
Yeah, I will say this. Let's go back to the Fishtails. Go to the lowest score. Here's one thing that I think Atgames could improve on. The lowest score in Fishtails is 220 million. Now,
220 million.
There's no novice player that's even going to be able to get even remotely close to getting on this list.
Nope.
So I really think with the Zen tables, they're shooting themselves in the foot. It needs to be 100 players. Like, we're getting 50 plus players on the Arcade Talk tournaments, and we're just a tiny YouTube channel, right? I mean,
If we only had a top 50, we'd have cut 4 people out this week.
We would have cut 4 people out. Imagine how many people are getting cut out. I mean, I think the Zen leaderboard they need to bump them up to 100. I keep saying it, and it's still not happening. But I think more people would start playing if the leaderboards just for Zen were 100 instead of 50.
Because this is the thing. I know some people do this, right? Okay, so you
They
say
just
you're
don't
going to
even
play.
try because they can't even get to the lowest score on the leaderboard.
Well, what they do is, I guarantee some people do this. They'll go to their 4K pinball. They'll go to Fishtails. They'll look at their highest score that they ever had, their top 10, whatever. Then they come over to this tournament and say, "Dude, I'm not even close to 220 million. I mean, I'm not even going to try. My best game's only 79 million." It's like some people do that. They're like, "I'm not even going to try." Now, if you had a top 100, the 79th, you might be close to 100, if not in the 100.
Shout out, I know Mad Ben Hand's always at the top, but Papa Brad and Team McCluskey, we're on a lot of these leaderboards too. So shout out to all the players, not just the champions. We have some champions, but shout out anyone that's made it onto these leaderboards. You definitely putting in some work, right? Yeah. Even Sea of Thieves' lowest score is pretty high too, if you look. But that, you know what that tells you? It's a good table. People are playing it. People are diving in and they're playing it. What was the lowest? 100 million is the lowest score.
105 million. 105 million is the lowest score.
Where's Cornercade? You see Cornercade on there?
I haven't looked.
Okay.
Does he even have a table?
Yeah, he has a table. I know you had Sea of Thieves. He did a review.
Well, 105 is no sneeze. You have to play this thing for hours, right?
Yeah.
I'm not even on here.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, shout out to anyone that if you're on the leaderboard, you're definitely playing the games,
Yeah, kudos to you because it's not easy on any of these, even
Yeah,
pinball
it's
channels.
not easy. It's not easy. When you always see Papa Brad on the leaderboards. Now I might not be in the top 10, but I'm on there and I'm playing and I'm sharpening my skills.
Yeah, you can't play 1 or 2 games, that's for sure. You
And
gotta play for a while.
yeah.
Gotta play for a
I
while.
will say this, if you want to play real world pinball, this definitely helps a lot too. Like when I went to Wayback's Arcade and I was playing my skills had sharpened so much more since even the last time I went. It goes hand in hand because you get so comfortable. You let the ball dead flip. You just get comfortable playing pinball, which is a whole part of it. And then certain tables, if you play the same table, then you really have an advantage because you know all the rules, right?
Yeah, you know the rule set, right?
You know the rules, you know the patterns you need to follow, you know where the good shots are. And but it's a great, to me, one of the strongest things Atgames has is a leaderboard system. And these tournaments are great. I just think on certain tables, I think the leaderboards aren't deep enough. Like they need to go up to 100, right? Because I think a lot of people are getting excluded. They just can't even get on them.
Especially the Zen tables.
The Zen tables 100% need to be 100 players.
Yeah, more people play on those. So more people play on them, more bigger the leaderboard you need. You can't tell me.
The more you play, the better you get. That is true. You got, the more you play, you do get more comfortable and you play better.
Now, Atgames could come back and say, well, we only, want the top 50 to do the random drawing, which is fine. Even if you make it a separate scoreboard, so you don't have to worry about 51st to 100. Just have it somewhere where people can.
Well, no, they said it's randomized anyway. It says randomized anyway. It's all randomized anyway. So what difference does it make?
Well, I'm just saying if they don't have it in their system where it does, it would go past 50. I'm just saying.
Yeah, they can make the drawing only for the top 50.
Like I'm just saying, even if they had to separate the leaderboard, just put a line or something. I mean, there's
Carlos
a
says
way to do it.
Carlos says they random draw all players regardless of the position on the leaderboards. You heard that?
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter what your position is as far as the drawings. So why not give us 100 players for Zen? So like more people can place.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said. Even if they say, well, there's no way to separate 51st through 100, we'll make it a separate leaderboard then.
Make a separate leaderboard, yeah. Can't be that hard.
No, just put it down here.
Yeah.
Have it like a little white space because it's separate.
Yeah.
We don't.
Yeah. Put a little bar there or something, and then just have it keep going.
Yeah. Can't be hard.
Yeah.
I'll give one thing. I'll give Atgames kudos to is they definitely improved the 4K pinball tournament leaderboards because the old HD tournament leaderboards were terrible. Some people wouldn't even get on there.
You would play and your scores wouldn't register. It's the operating. The CE operating system is way better as far as the leaderboards and the tracking and all that.
Yeah, so they didn't actually
operating system that the new arcade, the new ALUs using the Sam's one and the pinball is better for that, for tracking leaderboard scores.
I haven't heard anybody being excluded on at least the 4K, which is nice. All right, last one there. Sea of Thieves. We got Tomato Grass number 1, Mad Ben Hands number 4. The S. Shelton, that's the new guy there at Games, right?
Hey, I didn't know. Mad Ben Haney put up a video on his. I didn't know he even had a channel. Did you know Mad Ben Haney has a YouTube channel?
I did not.
He must have just started. Did you just start? I need to subscribe.
Oh yeah, he said, "Thanks, Jason. I just uploaded my first video." There you go.
Yeah, can we put a link to his channel? So
Already
people, there we go. Boom! Jason is on it. Go subscribe to this. This man is the Atgames reigning champion. Him and Tomato Grass are usually the top 2. I definitely need to watch the Fishtails tutorial. I love that game too. So I like watching people play and getting strategy.
All right. Real Creamer, number 8. Sea of Thieves. House of Hounds, number 9.
Welcome to YouTube.
YO is 13th. Retro Tech. I think he was in a stream earlier, right? 18th?
Yeah, he was in the stream. He's a streamer. Yeah. Cool.
He's 18th in Sea of Thieves. Pete G. He does comes in on our chats.
Yeah,
So,
PG.
22nd. Chaotic 23rd. Papa Brad 26th. Sea of Thieves. What do you got? 171. Nice score.
Yeah, yeah. It was hard to get on these leaderboards. These leaderboards were no joke
Nope.
for this game.
This is almost
People,
like
people are addicted to it. I mean, I swear, I wonder what the amount of plays are, because it's so addicting. This game.
you thought this was a Zen table tournament.
Yeah,
these
there's a
scores.
lot of participation. A lot of participation.
Yep. Maximus Prime.
As much as we whine and complain, it's still pretty darn good.
High scores on tap. Number 36 on Sea of Thieves. Ray Del Torre, number 38. 130 million. Half a dozen, 44th.
Oh god, there's 6, yeah.
And that's it. There's your top 50.
Awesome.
To get in there, you have to have 105 million.
We have a good tournament. It's almost over too. When is this over? Tonight, huh?
2
Tonight
hours.
is 2 hours. You got 2 hours to get in a score.
Get a score in. If you want to start with one, I would start with Pinball Champ. That'd be the little easier one to get into.
Yeah,
in 2 hours.
Pinball Champ is really a fantastic table too. Don't sleep on that one. That is a fantastic.
It's a lot of fun. I was surprised how fun it was.
Such a good layout. Such a good layout. So well designed. It's just fun to play. It's fun. You know.
And Pinball Champ, you just have to get just over 7.1 million. So a little easier to get on this.
That's doable. Yeah. If you're not on one, you know.
Yeah, that'd be the one I would start with. Thingy Dees is get your scores in. You get 2 hours left. Yep. Okay. There they go. Yeah, crazy scores, man. Crazy scores this week. Woo.
Yeah, it was. But I mean, I will say this: they brought this group of tables. I feel like was a really good grouping. They had some really good tables in this group. I really liked playing all of them. Like there was none of them where it was like a job to play and put in a score. You know?
No. Yeah, like
they were
it's not
all
like
really good on this tournament this week.
Like those ones with the little wooden flippers, little
There's
nubs.
none of those retro ones where like you have to nudge. It's all nudging.
Yeah.
And pray, nudge and pray.
Yeah. So starting tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern, we get Wild West Rampage, Insect World, and Cactus Jacks. That's the next tournament for Atgames.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be fun playing all those. Oh, finally did it, Team Koski. We made it through the whole stream. We almost made it the whole stream without my camera going out.
Darn it.
So close. The Elgato quality. Elgato. This is what the streamers use. Elgato.
Man. Caros
almost made it the whole stream though.
I know. I can't believe that. Made an hour or 3 hours.
3 hours, yeah.
Caros and my favorite MP tables are the Zacharias. Real tables for the most part. Yeah, the real Zachariah tables.
Yeah, the thing with Atgames, they're just getting started too. I mean, they're just going to get better and better as they pull in all these Zen tables and even these new remakes. They're just getting more and more options. I mean,
Al's Garage Band is awesome.
What's our current count? Team McCloskey, 208 tables you can play on the Atgames Pinball. 208 tables. That's insane.
We're going to be close to 400 after the end of the. Might be over 400, right?
Next
over the
year, it's going to be even brisker pace. There's going to be a lot more tables released. So
what did you say we're at? 208?
208 right now because I have every table.
Plus 26, plus 52. So we're going to have 286 by the end of the year. Almost 300 tables, Papa Brad.
And that's if they don't throw in some surprise announcements because you never know. There's probably stuff in the works that they might not have announced.
Yep.
You know, knowing the way that this works.
Yeah, but at least we'll have at least 286 as we know right now.
Yeah, that's
could be more
impressive.
Yep, could be more. So we're only 14 tables away from 300.
That's pretty insane.
It's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing, especially from where they started. Yeah, that's true too. It's like Caro said, but see, that might come around. You know, the Pinball M might come around Halloween, right?
Yeah,
they've only announced through August or September, so we might see some Pinball M around Halloween. The whole month of October could be Pinball M, right?
Yeah.
So, but they haven't announced that yet.
Yeah. That's a good thing. We don't know anything about any Zen tables that are coming out.
Just the ones they announced.
Just the ones they announced, right?
And to be announced on June 18th. We don't know what that one's going to be yet.
It's
to be announced.
It's to be announced. The SSF kit is a game changer. Yeah, like, once you play the pinball with the SSF kit, you see like that's the way it was designed to be. I mean, that's it. It just enhances the experience so much.
Yeah. And I think the SSF kit will just get even better on the Zen tables.
Yeah,
I think it's
because they're dialing it in now.
I think they'll get it as good as Magic Pixels at some point.
Yeah, they're getting there.
The cool thing is they're working with Magic Pixels, which Magic Pixels knows everything about.
Sound is an important part of a V-Pin, and the thing is the vibrations, because all these are connected to the walls of the actual cabinet. It gives the feeling of the ball rolling, because you have a physical, tactile feel of vibration as the ball moves around it is phenomenal. Like, once you play with the SSF, it's hard to
You don't want to go back.
Like, if I ordered another one, I'd have to get the SSF kit. I could not even consider. Now, I could skip the topper for me because I'm going to have it off. I'm going to have it off the whole time because I don't want anything distracting my any lights on my play field. I'll probably skip a topper unless it's, I might get it. It depends.
It's really cool.
Never, yeah.
If it's really
if they did like something like Creature from the Black Lagoon and it had the creature, I would have to get it. For the most part, if I buy another one ever, I'll probably won't get the topper.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't either. SSF kit, definitely. Topper.
Definitely get the SSF kit. Yeah.
It's a really cool topper. Like if they did a Star Wars and he did a really cool Star Wars topper.
Oh, man. I wonder if they're going to do a Star Wars. They haven't announced any skins, but Star Wars is a big IP.
My prediction is they will before Star Wars come out February 19th.
Mandalorian or Star Wars?
They need to make it Star Wars. Star Wars, original
Star
theme.
Wars classic trilogy. Don't make the mistake. No, we don't want the new stuff. We want the classics.
Yeah, ask Stern about that one.
We want the classics. Stern knows.
Right.
Why do they keep remaking the classic? Because that's what sells. Team McCloskey, be on the lookout because it's coming. It's coming.
Atari Mini.
This thing's so small. Look how cute it is.
I know. I think so cool.
Dude,
There it is.
That's so funny.
It gives you the comparison.
Dude, wait till you see. I think this thing's going to be sick once I get it modded and I do all the stuff I'm going to do to it. But yeah.
What's it say above the cartridge port there?
Video computer system, VCS.
Okay.
I wonder what this must be like. It looks like an infrared sensor. So I wonder what that is in the front. You see it?
Well, can it use
switches,
cordless? Can you use cordless controllers?
They had some wireless controllers, I thought, for this thing.
Maybe that's for the wireless controllers.
Maybe. I don't know. It's pretty neat, though.
We'll find out. I thought maybe it was going to be a display.
It does have the two. It does have the two Atari ports, just like the real Atari. They're on the back.
Then it has HDMI.
What's the other real Atari is?
What's the other port? I know the HDMI and what's
that's where the power goes in.
Oh, okay, that's power.
And then this thing came in today, and my wife didn't tell me, but this is the thing you got to use to do the mod I'm going to do. It's it goes in between the power and allows you to connect a USB to it. I'll have a video on it. It's going to be cool. I can't wait to play around with this thing. It's going to be fun.
Doc Mario, Real Creamer, stop it. No Accolade or Jar Jar Binks. Stop it, man.
Yeah. Hey, man, they're getting the Star Wars. They're getting the Han Solo Star Wars table. Look at that. The universe is so mad at me. I turned my camera off.
I know. Disney said no, Pop Red. You can't be talking about that, Pop Red.
The Han Solo movie, Star Wars. They're gonna do a skin for it. Team McCloskey, it's time.
I think your camera's overheating. It's telling you it's time. It's time to get off.
Yeah. That's it, man. It's Elgato'd out.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know if we mentioned it. 130 games with that Atari Flashback.
Yeah. If you don't want to mod it, it still has 130 games, which is a fantastic big games list. For $80, Kidding me?
$80. I know.
$80. It's not bad for a mini console. 130 games to start.
If you're interested, or if you want to see the games list, Atgames does have it up on their website. The games list. So.
Yeah, and they have some Activision in there too. They got some good stuff. Hero, Frostbite. They got some good popular Atari games too. Got some bangers.
Got some good ones in there.
Some legit games.
All right. That's it. That's all I got, man.
That's it.
Have a great weekend, everybody. Have a great Friday. Friday is already upon us, at least here.
Yeah. We'll see you on the leaderboards.
Hopefully see you on that game's leaderboards and the Arcade Talk leaderboard.
Arcade Talk, playing the Arcade Talk tournament. We are playing Whitewater this week, which will be coming to the Atgames 4KP. It's going to be a lot of fun.
July 2nd. It's coming to 4K Pinball. July 2nd. Whitewater. Throw up the thing real quick. Where is it? Where's my code? Things are too damn small. Whitewater, where'd you go? Oh, I know where it's at.
Finding it?
Yep. Boom. This thing's not cooperating tonight. Okay, the Arcade Talk tournament. Search for LCT9. Play it on the platform. Play it on PS4, PS5, Xbox One, X and S series, Steam, and Epic Games.
Everything but the Switch.
Everything but the Switch. Oh. Don't scare me, Pop Brad.
I'm sorry. I have my unboxing knife here. Look, it's the Punisher. Did you ever see the Punisher?
Yep.
Let's get the Punisher.
Nice. That's pretty cool looking.
It's pretty cool looking stiletto.
Yeah. I like that.
You can one hand open and it's pretty addictive.
You tell me, is it like a spinner? The spinners that kids do?
It's like a fidget spinner, but for grown-ups. Yeah, pretty much.
This one here, you might hurt yourself, though.
Yeah, you be careful. Be careful when you close it so you don't cut your finger off, though.
You hurt yourself.
It's a fantastic opener.
I bet.
So, yeah, come play in Whitewater with us. We're having a lot of fun.
I already got 12 people in there, which just started yesterday, so it's pretty cool. And it is a fun table. It's hard, but it is a lot of fun. A lot of different things you can do on that one. You can actually ride the rapids, go down the whirlpool.
Go down the whirlpool.
And you got that, I forget what the other one's called, where you go to the left of the thing and it goes on that ramp. It kind of goes up and down, swirls around. I forget what that
Oh,
was
yeah.
called.
That is cool.
Avalanche? Is that Avalanche? I can't remember.
I think so.
Whirlpool Avalanche, maybe? So it's a fun. And Bigfoot's on there, too. Can't forget about Bigfoot. He's on there.
Yep.
All right. Have a great weekend, everybody. Hopefully see you back here next Thursday.
Yep. Every Thursday, Arcade Talk.
Have a great weekend, guys. Have a great weekend. Get on those leaderboards at Games and Arcade Talk.
Take care. Thanks for watching.
Have a great night, everybody. Peace out.
T. McCluskey presents Arcade Talk live stream. Welcome to Arcade Wars.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for coming tonight. We're gonna do the Arcade Talk Show. Yeah, that's right here. The Arcade Talk Show. That's right, we're gonna do it tonight. Come on, people, let's do it. Let's do the show. What show is that? That's the Arcade Talk Show. Yeah, who's on tonight, you ask? You know who it is. P. McCluskey. And who else? You know who it is. Papa